Hello, everyone, and welcome to Quests and Chaos. We are the Chaos Agents D&D, and we are currently, today, playing Waterdeep Dragon Heist.
Yes.
We'll see what happens tomorrow, but right now, that's what we're doing.
It could be interesting.
We might all die. Be executed.
We still got money to collect.
They owe us money. They owe us money. We should go to the magistrates and talk to them about that.
Owed.
Things are happening in time. What you do now versus what you do later everything will be open to what happens. Everything is up to you guys. So a couple of quick announcements. Thank you everyone for subscribing, for following. Here on Twitch and on YouTube. Thank you to Red Camo, who right away 500 bits.
Thank you.
We need it.
Thank you,
have,
thank you. Now we have two inspiration.
Two.
So I barely
Twinspiration, if you will.
Two inspirations. So thank you. We appreciate you.
You don't like my pun? Twinspiration?
Yeah.
No.
It's all right.
Fine. I'm just trying to get more inspiration.
You're trying to get punspiration?
I am.
Yeah.
I'm trying. Yeah, me too. I'm sorry. I regret this.
Anyone can do it.
So, Libra's Arcana, awesome. Moving on.
All right.
All right. So, to recap where we are now. A couple of sessions ago, you fought a couple of cultists in this tower.
Murdering cultists.
Yep.
Cultists.
Murderers.
Murderers.
That is important. Onward.
Anyway.
All right.
Each their own.
Yep. Technically, yes, they were murdering cultists.
Yes.
Yeah.
If anyone else knows that other than Vayrel, I don't know. Anyway, so you guys fought them, defeated them. One of them turned to ash, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Hellish rebuke from Uzo.
Yeah, Uzo out the door, pile of ash. And then the Spine Devils, which you assume have taken the Stone of Galore, were racing across the rooftops. You three went out in chase while Uzo dropped the unconscious woman to her death.
Sophia.
Yes.
Yeah,
She had the name.
Yes, I remember her name.
Oh,
wow.
yeah. You guys chased the devils. They were in an alleyway with a carriage. Something transpired there. Big fight. Lasted quite a while.
Took all of our inspiration.
Yes.
But one.
Used all the inspiration. Used a lot of hit points.
Yeah.
A
Worth
lot
it.
of spell slots.
Worth it.
And down by the carriage was Harabas, the half-orc with the cleft palate that had murdered Ruckus's family as a child.
Yes. Upon realizing this, I was very upset and livid with him, and we just had to speak. Me and Arlos.
And your Flambers.
Speak.
And the Flambers,
Yeah.
yeah. The Flambers wants to be there.
Three-way conversation.
Yes.
So he and the elderly tiefling driver of this carriage attempted to flee. You got in their way. You snapped off a rapier by sticking it in the wagon wheels.
Oh no, my
It
sword.
had papers. That had papers
It
too.
did have papers. Oh, goodness gracious.
And they tried to leave on foot. The elderly tiefling man managed to get away. You rounded the corner and you couldn't see him. And eventually, you and Harabaz exchanged blows.
You threw a sword at him.
I was like above him trying to impale him into
Yeah,
his
that's right,
carriage.
yeah.
Yep. And then he came with his morning star and
Kind of.
3 misses on you.
Thank
Yeah.
God.
Well, 5 out of 6
Wow.
attacks missed you.
Luck
Wow.
is just as good as a roll.
Well,
Who knew?
Well,
It's
and it's very high
somebody,
AC.
yeah, somebody has an AC
High
above.
AC is, yeah.
luck, AC, whatever.
Yeah.
Both are factors.
And then Harbaz still attempting to flee after you had knocked him down many hit points.
A surprising amount, actually.
And
Quite
he
sturdy.
rounded the corner. You chased into this street with hundreds of people, and you threw your longsword end over end and buried it deep in his back, and he fell down. And then, realizing that you had to remove the evidence, Andraste went out, and Harabaz was just going to get his second wind as a half-orc, and she pulls the flamberge out, doing that last one hit point of damage.
Play the game.
But not before Ruckus exclaimed, "Yes, I've got him!"
Yeah.
As everyone looks back.
Everyone looked and turns to see you guys.
Am I mistaken, or did you roll to see if people saw it and you failed?
That's right.
Now you rolled for the City Watch, I think.
So I did make a roll, a perception check, and I did fail.
Okay.
However, there's no way that many people would not have seen something as specific as Ruckus.
Maybe.
All right.
You are very specific.
So
They don't recognize him, they'll recognize the smell.
yes.
Or the shoulder guard of the cave.
So the imp got away with the Stone of Galore, turned into a raven, where this little chubby kid shot it down with a little slingshot, and actually the ones that you pull back. It's weird.
Yeah, happens.
And hits the raven, and it like drops this stone about the size of the raven to the ground, where the other urchins beat Remy to it and disappeared into the crowd. You probably could have followed them. And, however, at that point, the crowd was the City Watch was coming. The crowd was there. It was better to make a run for it. Uzo put up a fake illusionary wall, as he did the day before that the Watch caught you guys attacking the Nimble, right?
It's not that unusual of a spell, though. Minor illusion is one of those that everyone gets.
Just illusionary walls. Everyone does it.
Yeah,
All over the Waterdeep, constantly.
all the time.
Yes, but I don't know if those two guards who went through that first illusionary wall would say anything about anything.
They might not, but they might, these ones are definitely, will start asking around.
Boy.
Again, time will pass.
Yes.
So
we have a little time.
you guys have a little time. You also have 3 more inspiration. Thanks to the Baroness, who is so awesome.
Thank you.
We'll give you one. Warren, right? Oh,
I do that too.
That's why
What did you do? You toss it towards the drinks?
Well, no, I just toss it towards them, and it always.
I literally tossed that one towards his drink. I don't know why. Oh, hey.
We're at 5.
Yes.
It's a very woody aftertaste.
I'm gonna drink my inspiration.
Woo. Alrighty. So.
Yay.
That is, so then you guys went back, you grabbed Harabaz's body, loaded it in the carriage, stole a carriage, basically a public taxi, took it to Remy's house, the front of his house, unloaded and drugged the bloody corpse up into his abode. Ruckus went down to clean it up and
Reluctantly.
did a job. Took him so it took him longer than he was expecting.
Yes.
Andraste came down to verify his work.
I just said mission accomplished either way.
Yeah.
I look out the window and go, oh my god.
There's still blood everywhere.
Well, I was talking to Vayrel.
Yes, you were talking to Veyra?
Yeah.
And she wanted to just get out of town, forget this, it's over with. And you convinced her, no, you can stay and work for us at the Irregular Tavern.
Yeah. A lot of foresight Remy has. Not the wise.
Well, that was, that was before the email started flowing around. Anyway. So, Uzo is on his way to the Irregular Tavern with the carriage?
With the carriage.
With the carriage?
But the carriage is parked, right before. It's not parked out front of the Irregular Tavern. It's like a few.
It's a few blocks away?
In an alley. Yeah.
So you park in an alley.
Very bloody carriage.
Very bloody carriage. The inside is full of blood.
Inside,
Yeah.
but like on the outside, it's like
probably dripping a bit.
No,
because
if you
wood and carpet absorb and then soak through.
if someone was like pulled out of the door of your car, would you notice like a blood stain, like on the floor side of like the foot thing?
Yes.
Yeah. Is it a white carriage?
Blood stain.
It's a black carriage.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Okay, fair enough.
yeah. All right. So and you are going to the Irregular Tavern.
All right. Uzo walks in and he like closes the door, looks around, and
Well, as you walk up to the Irregular Tavern, the Troll Skull Alley, it is there are 8 or so of your fellow homeless
Yes.
people, outside of the door because the Irregular Tavern is not open.
Ah, okay. I told them to go and talk to Lave, but I guess they didn't. But I opened the door.
Congregating in the North Ward, all these homeless people.
Oh, I bet that'll get us some attention.
Yeah.
I opened the door. Come.
Okay.
Guys, good to see you. Come, please, come in.
What is happening?
Close the door. Did anybody see you outside?
Yeah?
Yeah, okay. Not a problem.
Okay.
You need to trust me right now. Take off your clothes and put it in the center. All of you. Please.
What?
Smell horrible.
Please.
Why?
Randall, you've known me for...
But
Randall.
yeah. Yeah.
Good to see you safe, my friend. Please. I need your help.
Okay.
And for good measure, take this. And I hand him my gem worth 50 gold pieces.
I'll take it. Okay. I'll get you. Okay, I've got naked for less.
And they all put it in. I try my best to sort it into a. I try my best to sort it into like a neat pile.
Okay.
And then I touch my gem and I clean it with prestidigitation.
Okay. So you go through and you clean this entire, you pack it all together enough so that it works with the spell. Exactly. It's really in there packed well.
Okay,
like 8 of
please.
them.
Okay. So then you hand back out clean clothes.
Now you will not cause so much attention in the North Ward, but I'm afraid, my friend, I must be going. Things are transpiring in Waterdeep that I've only begun to realize. And unfortunately, you were a part of it at the windmill. Do you know anything that was happening? It seemed as if the people upstairs were using you for cover. Did you notice anything?
I. Yar.
Randall, please, I do not have much time.
They've been using it a while, yeah.
What are they doing there?
This is holding their rituals and living. They were living up there for a while.
Just living there, summoning devils and demons.
We heard some screaming sometimes, yeah, and screeches, but they left us alone. They gave us a bit of coin.
Is there anything that would clue you into more of them being anywhere? Was it just the ones you saw?
Sometimes, there'd be up to, 10 or 12 coming in and using whatever it was that was up there. Sometimes they didn't leave. Sometimes, they'd come and then they wouldn't leave.
Okay. Well, irregardless, I have 2 favors to ask you. I will tell you about my asset at a later date if I ever see you again, my friend.
Yes.
But, like I said, I must leave the city. But the urchin children, I do not know where they may be congregating. They never stayed with us. They were hard to keep track of in the city, but they have something of value that I really need to get back. There were 3 of them. A girl, a tiefling, and a dark-skinned boy.
Yes.
Do you know them?
Oh, yes. Nat was one. Jenks, the fatter boy, and Squidly, the tiefling. It was probably a terrible nickname in hindsight. But
where might they be? They likely pickpocket around the city and do things and then go back to collect their wares.
There's a few places, I think. There's a small sewer system down in the dock ward. He gives you the cross streets.
Hey!
What we've been all waiting for.
Freshly cleaned.
Yeah.
And they were in there.
Shiny.
He tells you the cross streets, pretty much right where you were.
Okay.
So you immediately recognize that's right where we murdered those people. Person.
Okay. Thank you
What's
for
this
that.
we?
So, I have come into the ownership of this place in the last 10 days. It has been dense with activities. I have hardly slept. I am bleeding.
Yes.
As you can see, because we don't heal in my party. But
You wouldn't be bleeding anymore, says the...
It's true.
me and my party cannot manage this place. So, Lev, are you there? And just kind of...
You hear,
Yeah.
yes.
You are not giving away our tavern right now.
I want you to help. People are expected here in a few days. One day, they are expecting food and party, which you can partake of yourself. Please maintain this place in our absence. Lev can vouch for you. He is listening all the time. Lev is our spiritual owner, if you will.
All right. So,
Yeah,
there's a ghost here,
Yes,
and the ghost owns the tavern.
the ghost is a part owner, as with us.
Aha.
We are in a joint venture, and we are opening soon. But that will not happen if we are not here. And the trouble we are in, if we do not show up, or if the party does not go on as expected, could raise suspicion. So we are off in search of adventure if anyone comes asking. But Barnabas? No, not Barnabas. Who's the little innkeeper guild guy?
Broxley.
Broxley. There is a person who you need to become familiar with. His name is Broxley. He visits once a day. Let him know we are gone, but you expect us right back to carry on as expected.
So you want me to run this place? Or us?
Yes. I will pay you myself to keep this place maintained, to watch it as a security, and also keep ears to the streets of Waterdeep in case you hear me or my friends or any description come up regarding our actions. Your network is more expansive than anyone's here. And as payment, I gave you the gem. I will give you money out of my own pocket. There is one final favor I have to ask you. 2 blocks down the street is a carriage, and it has seen some carnage. I want to ask you, I know this is not your usual trait, but you know how to make things disappear. Can you please clean or dismantle, keep whatever you gain from tearing apart the carriage?
Is it a public carriage?
It is, yes.
Okay. Yeah, we can probably work with that.
You can leave it there, or you can dismantle it and, gain some coin for it. Do whatever is less risky for you and everyone here.
I could, though, clean it and then leave it somewhere far away to be found, or you want it gone completely?
That is you being a friend to me, Randall. If you want to clean it and leave it somewhere discoverable, so no one suspects that anything nefarious happened to the carriage. I would appreciate, I trust your discretion.
All right.
In such matters.
All right.
But please make sure this place opens and that Broxley knows who you are. Lev will vouch for it. And coincidentally, an emergency came up and we must go follow a lead.
Okay.
There are rooms, there is running water, there will be food. You go about the city, but please be here for the opening.
And when is the opening?
Tomorrow? Friday?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow at 7.
Tomorrow at 7.
Oh. Okay.
You will be compensated. Trust me.
Okay. So we open this tavern up tomorrow and we run it. While you were gone.
While we are gone, it will run itself. The entertainment is coming. The servers are here. The food is coming. Lev will pour the drinks. It will run itself. Yeah. There will be a performance. All you have to do is just make sure that people here keep the peace.
Oh, okay. And we can stay here.
There are 4 rooms upstairs. They are yours. You can stay here.
Oh, okay. Okay. We will. Uzo, I will do this for you.
And
are you okay?
I do not know, my friend. And then I run up to him and I give him a hug. Say, I hope I see you soon. And go. And
you, my friend.
Leave the tavern.
Okay.
And I start a walk back to Remy's.
All right. Cool. And you guys back at Remy's place with Veyrel?
Yeah. What were we discussing? Yes?
No, I've still got this body. That's what I'm working on.
Working on?
Okay, that's what I have in front of me, presently in front of everybody in this room, with your scotch. I should stop.
Usually for the best.
What were we talking about?
Good question. I believe
you had just convinced Veyrel to stay.
To stay, yes. Possibly work for us or the greenhouse next door.
You would pay her to maintain your
the plants.
Plants,
yeah.
And maybe get a part-time job at the
greenhouse.
Greenhouse.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, what should we do from here?
That's a loaded question.
Well, Ruckus, first, I'd very much like to know what's going on with you in this half-orc.
Yes.
And I'm like kind of sitting on it.
It seemed very...
It's starting to soak through. Like the blood's getting to your underpants. If he wears any.
I'm gonna ignore it. I'll leave that up to some mystery. But why?
So
yes, either way, he's still sitting on this corpse, and he's this one right here.
No, the other one. Yes, that one. Goodness gracious.
Oh, you equal. Well.
Right, clearly.
Matched equal.
Yes,
Mentally.
Intellectually.
All right, you two.
We'll have a battle of wits one day.
Children.
Yes.
Half-orc, why?
Because this little guy killed and took everything I loved. He burned it to the ground. And I thought, if he was still alive, that I would get some answers as to why.
What did he burn? What did he do?
I wasn't always this...
Charming?
Incredible. Yes, this wait, what? This charming, badass soldier with incredible skills in combat.
Really?
And many...
It's hard to imagine you any other way, Ruckus. Yes.
Well, think about it, because there was a time when I was weak and I couldn't do anything, not even
with a butter knife.
Now it's my greatest weapon.
Couldn't even kick down a door?
Still working.
Literally read my mind. I mean, no, doors are my past foe now. But, but this half-orc is the reason everything in my life changed. I was a part of a noble family. Wealthier than expected, but it was a nice life. Didn't have to do anything, to survive. Just was given the best.
It's a good thing Uzo isn't here to hear this. He'd throw you out a window.
Well, maybe that's why someone probably burnt my home down.
Oh.
And so funny now, is it?
I'm sorry.
It's
You're right.
Okay. It was a good one, but still. It was my entire home. And it was just... It was... Entire family.
I understand.
It wasn't just Harabaz. I know that. But I can't place where the other men... why they were there.
The question is, why would someone like this, half-orc, want to kill your family?
I don't think it was this one. I think this was just the brute paid to do it. I'm still looking for the for the one who hires them.
When did he have anything on him?
I'll search the body.
You find a pouch containing coin.
Found a heavy pack.
Oh.
That's pretty noisy.
Oh, let's have a look then.
I punch Harbaz in the face. And then I open his pouch.
So
You'll break your hand if you keep doing that.
inside
Not worth
there,
I'll never learn.
inside there, looking in, and it's 100. It's 100 platinum pieces.
Whoa! Whoa!
Let's see it.
And you pull. So you pull one out,
Okay.
and you look,
Oh.
and it is a Baldur's Gate platinum piece.
Bloody hell.
Write that down.
I feel like I feel like I would recognize it.
Yes, you would.
All right.
Certainly, since that is where your house was. Now,
What do you have there, Ruckus?
Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate, really?
Platinum.
How much? And I kind of.
Wait.
Can I just push him back?
yeah.
I don't know. I haven't counted. Let me see.
And you see sticking out through the pile, you see the corner of a piece of paper.
I will reach that.
Ooh.
Oh. Andraste, will you please read it?
Actually, I want to say this. I can read Elvish. It's an Elvish, maybe. No, that makes sense.
You can read common too.
No,
yeah?
we're
I know,
We're
but
making
I mean-
fun of you for how badly you've read before.
Oh, I'm aware. I'm thinking, how much should I commit?
All you're doing,
Should it be a half hour of me reading this? No, I'm kidding.
I think for the sake of the audience,
please.
All right, well then, Ruckus tries for a half hour, and then I'm gracefully interrupted.
Here's the thing, I'm pretty sure that your int is actually like above 12 now.
Yeah.
How much cash?
It's like 14, right?
It is 14.
It is 14.
How much should I do with that?
You're plenty smart.
How much money?
How much? Yes.
It's 100 platinum.
Okay.
There's 1,000 gold.
Harabas, if what you say is true and the highborn child lives, that explains our disfavor with Asmodeus?
Asmodeus.
Asmodeus. Asmodeus. Do not delay in finishing
Potato,
your task
potato.
from those many years ago. Take this coin as an incentive. As for the castle lanterns, I am happy to know Amelia struggles with fulfilling her agreement with our patron, capital P. Her children will suffer eternally, and that is a very rewarding thought. Return to us at our estate in Baldur's Gate as soon as the child has been dealt with. Your contract will be complete. Destroy this note as soon as you finish reading it. Lady Coraline Huntington. Hummington?
Hummington.
Well, it looks like I have a date with Hummington. If I can find them. Baldur's Gate, you said?
Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate.
So, he was being paid to kill you.
Then I was right. My theory was right.
Hold on. That's excellent.
That changes everything.
That's most excellent.
Yes.
We now have evidence tying this murder to intent to kill you.
Then it's self-defense.
That's right.
So then we're not sitting on our ticket to prison right now then, right?
We're sitting on a good deal of evidence against Harabaz. That, unfortunately, that platinum included.
Yeah.
But what if we... Okay. Here's
Well,
what
it doesn't say how much coin.
That's fair. I like that. Excellent.
It is entirely possible that we could
Yes.
take like 50 of the platinum, or about half,
Yes.
and then leave the rest. It's still a kingly sum.
See, she's not lawful good, guys. I told you.
No, I'm
Are
not.
you advocating theft now?
No,
How's it up there on your high horse?
I am advocating trophy taking.
Theft against family killers. And I punch him again.
It's blood money. I'm fine with that.
I've never been lawful good. What do you want about?
I'm also happy with that, yes.
Well,
I mean, we could leave 30 pieces of platinum.
what's easier to divide by 4? How about 20?
700
What could we
gold.
leave even cheaper? Wait a minute. I killed him. This is my family.
Yes,
Oh, I
yes,
helped.
it is.
Wait.
You want all the platinum for yourself?
Well, if we're going to give some of it to the people who don't.
Well, we have to corroborate the note, you see.
Yes. How much is...
It doesn't say. It just says take this coin.
And I trust her.
Is Uzo back yet?
Uzo will not be back for a while.
Yeah. Sorry.
That was a leading
Well, okay. You guys spend a while talking and thinking and waiting for Uzo to return, which somehow you figured that was the best plan.
Yes.
It does seem like the best plan.
I like
this is a good central
Well, they would be
location.
expecting us back at the tavern.
Yes.
It's true. This is the safest place we have.
So Uzo, you eventually make your way back to.
We've divided the platinum up by this time.
We do need to figure out how much we're leaving in the
400 to 600, and then it's 30 a piece, yes?
Okay.
Yes?
Okay.
No.
Wait,
No, wait
that's
a minute.
bad math. What are you talking
That is
about?
terrible
Sorry,
math.
no, I don't math.
You just
It's-
added
it's-
some platinum. I'm
it's
okay with it.
I'll just take it all.
It's 100 platinum. What's easy to divide by 4? 80.
Why don't we do 5? Just 20.
You don't have to give Uzo anything.
Anything what? And then as I do that,
Chaotic good, not chaotic stupid.
Kuma and Bagar come running up to me from both sides, and I pick one up and I saw that. I was like, yes, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hey, Uzo. Welcome.
What money?
The money that's on the
Listening to
table.
Bagar.
Don't sit.
We haven't hidden it anywhere.
Is that what you were going to leave me out of?
It was a joke, my friend.
I do not trust him still either, Bagar. It's okay.
Well,
But
do you trust me? I was going to make sure you weren't left out.
I am still bleeding in Draste.
No, you're not. It's dry.
It
It's
clogged.
dry blood.
It healed. But
And I should mention that I'm also fairly. We're all
Sorry,
bleeding.
short rest by this time, because
Yeah.
we've
Yeah.
been resting for more than an hour now. If he had 45 minutes there and back.
Yeah.
An hour and a half about it.
look,
Yeah.
I've taken care of the carriage, and we do not have to return back to the tavern yet. It is also taken care of. But the children who may have taken the stone, I know where they are.
Excellent.
If we want to go to them, we should hurry.
We
Because-
need to go.
What do we do with this body?
We can't carry?
No. Do you want to be arrested as we're trying to go and solve this problem? Solve?
I guess not. But are we going to get rid of it completely? Because I kind of like it as a memento.
It's your house.
I say take a trophy, but not the entire body.
Well, then what do we do with the rest of the body?
Hold on, there's more to the story. You see, this orc killed his parents, burned down his house. This is the person who's partly responsible, as we have found out, for his most unfortunate upbringing.
And you brought him here.
He's made me what I am today, in a way. He's a monster.
And there's
On the inside.
there's paperwork proving it.
That's right. There's a note that was found. in That.
I cannot read.
Oh, wow.
Oh, right.
That's
blind.
awesome.
Yeah, right. Blind. Yes.
I can't die. What a stupid.
It looks like
The note looks official.
It's
the person who paid Harbaz to kill his family
Coraline Hummington, Lady
Yes.
Coraline Hummington.
of Baldur's Gate.
I say we find the stone. We get out of the city and give it time to cool off. I have my friends working back channels to figure out if people are looking for us, if there is information tied to us, so that we don't wait here for justice to come looking for us.
Would it be a bad thing if justice found us? Like, really, what have we done? Look, we have a note here that shows that Harbaz was trying to kill this man.
You were literally in a house in the North Ward by people in high family, affluent society who have the police bought and paid for.
Not Barnabas. He's a good man.
You place your trust in him if you want to.
I do.
I will not take that risk with my life. And I think with
You wish to run?
80 platinum at Baldur's Gate will give us a fine start in finding answers.
I don't think we should run.
Waterdeep is my home.
It is mine as well. I do not plan it to be the last time I see Waterdeep.
I don't think we need to run.
I think there's risk.
There's always risk. You walk out the door in the morning, there's risk.
You don't tell me that. Live through it.
Yes.
All I know is that whatever we do, we have to remain together. We've survived this long, all 7 days. since we met.
Through some extraordinary circumstances.
Yes.
It does feel like feels like years, months.
Months at least.
Months,
At
yes.
least we had a month.
It does, yes.
Like 18 weeks or something, if you really had to think about it.
But yeah.
I have survived the streets of Waterdeep since I was a child, based on my instinct. And it is telling me we should leave now.
What do we do at the tavern?
It is taken care of.
What do you mean it's taken
The
care of?
tavern will open as expected. People will come. We will have our guests. Broxley will collect money. The entertainers and the
You've
food will
spoken to
arrive.
Broxley?
I have not. I've spoken to Liv and my friend Randall. They will be
Who's
watching the
Randall?
place. The urchins we cleared out at the windmill. They are cleaned
you
up.
did not just tell me that. You did not just tell me that urchins, who have no business experience whatsoever, are running our tavern for us while
They
we're
are
gone.
the most entrepreneurial people in the city.
You don't
Just
think-
because they do not have the resources to get educated and to clean themselves up does not mean
No,
they
it's
are not
that.
conscious.
What do they know about running a tavern?
Nearby.
Huh?
What do they know about running a tavern?
What do we know about running a tavern? Nothing.
I was about to say the same thing.
We know absolutely nothing.
That's fair.
I was raised in the forest. You were on the sea. He's.
No, I went everywhere.
I was about
and
to-
I've spent a lot of time in taverns, trust me.
I've been in a few.
And brothels.
Maybe I am not so prepared
Go back to
for home life. A week ago, I was with them in the windmill. I was living on the streets. And now I have a tavern with a library and ferns everywhere. I don't know why. I have so many plants.
And you're going.
It was for
and
Bagar,
you're going.
wasn't it?
And you're going to let it all get taken away.
It does not mean anything to me. It is a place to sleep with good people. That is all. That is all I need.
Good people indeed. Well, I'm not adverse to being on the run, but at the same time, I really don't think that we... Look, everything we've done has been in service of Waterdeep.
Yes, and
has.
everything that we have done.
You said so.
Everything
We've
that
been doing
we
the City Watcher's job for them. Sorry.
and everything that we've been doing today has been in search of the Stone of Galore, which they sent us to find.
Either way, I agree with you. The next step is the stone.
Yes.
We need to get that.
I agree.
If we can get the stone and we can return 500,000 dragons to the city, that may help balance the scales a little in our favor.
Indeed. Indeed. And find who this patron is.
Patron with a capital P. That seems, well, from the context of the rest of the note, it seems demonic.
Do you think so? And they're devil cult.
They are.
Devils, not demons.
Devilish.
I'll learn to read.
Her children will suffer eternally.
Eternally. Sounds like hell to me.
You use words like eternal when you speak of gods or devils, I suppose.
It mentions Asmodeus.
Yes.
So, clearly devils.
Is that why the fire was so roaring that night?
That's-
They burned us. Did I mention that?
You did.
Good. Okay.
It might have been.
So-
They may have been assisted.
So this devil cult that we helped take out members of planned to murder this man with Horribars, did murder poor Vayrel here,
Well, only mostly dead.
and Keith. Poor Keith. I think that we have something here. We, at the very least, are justified in what we've done. Don't you think so?
Of course I believe so, but
And
being justified does not mean that the people of Waterdeep do not want to see a hanging.
that may be the case, but if we can provide the Stone of Galore back, in addition to everything that we have a very solid case, I think.
The people of Waterdeep do know us, though. They do. And I don't think they'd want to see us hanged.
And they like us well enough.
I believe so. Look at our tavern's going to be a big hit.
Without us running it.
Maybe.
Well, we'll see, but we
if
won't
we-
have the opportunity if we
If we can
run.
make it
now.
work.
We have cover. No one. If we run, no one will suspect anything. Lev and
No, I
the
will
staff.
confirm their
Lev and the
suspicions.
staff have told them that we are off in pursuit of an adventure, which I assume they will think is the stone. It will not raise suspicion if we are not there.
They have no idea where the stone is, and we do. So that we should stop wasting time here and just go after the stone. You don't know where it's going to go. It's in the hands of children.
Yes,
And you said you have an idea where they will be?
I
Are?
do. But if they move again, we
Then
might
we need-
lose them.
Then we need to go.
Time is of the essence.
Okay.
Turn Veyrel.
Yes. Can
It
I
may-
leave?
Yes, it may be best if you actually go to the tavern now with Uzo's friends who are there.
Yes.
Go to the Trollskull Alley in the North Ward. I give her some money for a carriage.
Okay.
Go and take a public carriage, and go up to the Irregular Tavern. Tell her where it is,
Mhm.
and tell anyone in there that Uzo sent you.
Speak with a man named Randall.
Okay.
And
And who's Broxley?
He is a guild owner. He is a manager of the guilds.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
And if you see Broxley, tell him that we may not be there for the grand opening, but he should go ahead and collect any funds that we get, and just take his cut and leave our cut aside.
I know that you have heard a lot here today, but remember, without us, you would be dead. And if any word of this gets out, I guarantee it. Please just go to the Irregular Tavern.
Yes. And remember, we have avenged you.
Yes. That's fine. That's fine.
Don't make me roll an intimidation.
I will not.
Okay.
You seem honorable most of the time.
That's a very good description.
Okay. I don't have to take the body with me, do I?
No, the body
No.
should
Good.
stay. I want to say that I might have some sort of like compartment under a floorboard or something in my house
That would
with,
not
with
shock
something
me.
like that. I want
I
to say
can
that
make
I
one.
would.
Is it halfling size though?
Yeah, it wouldn't be very big. It wouldn't be very big. It would be pretty small just for select like a bug out bag or something like
Yeah.
that.
So
Bug out bag. Look at you.
Hey man, Remy knows that he's on the run and that pirates were after him, so
Yes.
yeah, absolutely.
you may want to grab that bag.
Yeah, I will.
Just, and then we can figure out what's in it.
Sounds good.
It's got a "Don't tread on me"
Sounds
sticker.
I'll never see it.
Gonna put a Baldur's Gate or bust sticker on the back.
All right.
Going.
All right, so
What are you doing with the body?
I'm gonna
What do you
tempt.
think?
Oh, I just want.
I don't eat it. I do not care.
No, I don't recommend that.
I don't want to eat this. This is
well,
disgusting.
if nothing else, he's evidence.
He is evidence, but evidence for us.
Yes. No,
With that
I
note.
agree. That's why we should be careful to hang on to the body.
Yes.
Intact.
I say you
Preferably for
deserve
now.
you deserve a trophy for the things you've been through. The body is yours, just like a shoe. Do with it what you will.
I might wear this shoe.
Hold on. We should leave the body for the watch to find with the bag and the note inside. What do you think? They discover the note. They have it as evidence. If they're going to bring the charges against us, they have to admit that as evidence. What do you think? If we just give them a note, there's no kind of...
We could have created it ourselves,
Yes,
altered
yes.
it.
Absolutely.
Should we have this one give it, or point them to the body?
No, just leave it out in the street.
Yeah.
Someone will find it.
No, but
They have
we,
no
we
way
have
to
to make sure that the
attribute it
watch
to
is going
us.
to find the pouch and that someone's not going to come across it.
Well, we could fairly easily plant the body and have. And I guess she's gone now, isn't she?
She's still here.
Is the carriage gone?
I thought Vera left.
She was waiting for you to decide.
You won't have to do anything with the body, I think. I think we don't want to involve her in that.
Okay.
Tell them
fine.
who the body
Maybe
is.
later.
She could, if you...
What?
Perhaps.
Tell them that you saw a body on the corner of.
Where are the cross streets?
No.
Where's that map?
We could watch over it to make sure nobody loots it until
Yes.
the watch gets there.
It would ensure that it would get into the hands of the watch very quickly.
Yes. Is that something you could do, Vera?
Yeah. Was she still wearing robes?
No, she's wearing my bathrobe.
That's right.
With the monogrammed, nice maroon,
You look rather
gold
comfortable.
letters, RTF.
Oh, God.
We'll have to get you some clothes
Yeah.
first. So, here's a little money for some clothing. I'm gonna give her 3 gold for
Okay.
clothes and fare and all that.
So where? Okay. So if you tell me where you're going to drop the body, I can go get clothes, go there, and then scream and say, "Oh my God, there's a body here."
Yes.
And then
Yes.
And stay with it until
Stay
the
with
watch
it.
gets there.
until the watch comes.
And do not let anyone loot it or do anything with it.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds about right.
I like it. Question is where? Near Captain Staggart. Here in the dock ward.
Yes.
What do you think?
We are going to a sewer near the docks at this location.
Yes.
I prefer that we put the body on the opposite end of the dock ward.
Okay.
Okay. And Captain Staggart is the dock ward, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So
and he knows the Highborn name.
That's right.
So he'll.
Would you remember it? It's only been a couple of days.
They wrote it down. they wrote it down when we registered. So if there's any question about the Foxy Irregulars, they'll have our names.
It's true. It's true.
So on the way to his location, you kind of figure out you can probably pass through the by the ward station, drop it, and then continue on.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not leaving without a prize. I want his head.
It's large and very difficult to conceal. That's where all the brain meat is, and that tends
It's
to
going
smell
to
very
rot.
badly.
They're going to find us by the smell.
And they need the head to identify him as Haribus.
Take
Yes,
the head
thank you.
now, Ruckus,
No,
and
do not
leave it
do that.
here.
Do not
We
do
will come back for it.
No, they need that.
They need it in order to identify him and start getting justice.
That cleft palate. It's very identifying.
Yes, I'm sure Ruckus has seen it in his dreams many times.
He has.
Fine. I'll take the hand that lit the match,
That'll do.
and I'm going to cut off his hand.
All right.
That
Is that a strength?
is justice.
Make me an attack
Very
roll.
well. With advantage because he's prone?
Yeah.
I got you.
Fair enough.
Use your dice!
Hey, yo, yes, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, these were actually, before, you'll see. No, you won't. It's 5.
5 plus 5.
Yes.
7.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So 12 total. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's not as clean as you wanted, but you get it.
Even
You
better.
get it through.
Still gonna have my moment.
Yeah.
I just kind of saw it.
I mean, you get like 90% of the way through, and then it's just kind of like ripping the last few tendons out and
Like a hangnail.
No, you should cut it with like a dull object. Like,
Butter knife.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking a baseball bat, but like a butter knife.
Vera, look away, please. Please look away.
She's gone.
She's gone.
This is the blunt end of the butter
She's
knife.
gone to get clothes so that she can meet you
Okay.
outside the watcher. You guys, it works.
The blunt end of a butter knife.
Yes.
I'm just kind of...
Yeah. It's disturbing.
Oh.
It takes a little while. He gets it off.
Any second. Maybe if I bite it.
I did want to roll my d8s for health.
Okay.
Yeah, how long have we been resting?
Probably.
Long enough.
Everyone gets a short rest.
Yeah. Bring.
So 1d8 plus 2. 4. 10. So that's 14. Bink, bink.
Oh, also, I'm gonna grab a tooth from him as well.
All right.
Tooth
One of the.
Yeah, one of those. Yeah.
Nice.
Tooth in a hand.
All right.
Ooh, one of the
You have
tusks.
half-orc tusk and a half-orc hand. Add that to your D&D Beyond inventory.
I am. Right, then I will do that.
Yeah. It's custom object, homebrew,
Oh my lord.
half-orc hand.
I love how you added the spell of
I can just hit
Gemstory.
short rest on
I
it,
just have to
right?
use it.
Yes.
Yeah. Well.
Yes, you have to.
Yes, you have to hit that, and then you can expend your hit
Do you have
die
any-
as you like.
You don't have any spell slots left.
No.
Oh, you
I
will
can't
expend
do it right
one.
before I got to Haribon.
Yeah.
Because you only have, you're only down by 2.
Yeah.
You'll expend 1 and you'll get maximum health, so.
He's-
Your constitution is more than 0, so you don't even have to roll.
I want to roll.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it too.
There it is.
All right.
I don't
Plus
remember
constitution
where
modifier.
where the hit dice are.
Plus
It'll if you just open up, take a short rest.
Ah.
It'll say what type they are.
technical diff.
Okay.
Yes.
D&D Beyond. It's good stuff
Good
sometimes.
stuff.
They should pay us to use it.
Send us free stuff.
Season 2.
Yeah, right. So 6 plus 2 is 8.
Let's see. I'll go for another.
8. 15.
3, 4, 5. I might as well.
There you go.
7, 8. Yeah, that'll be full. Oh, I've expended all of them.
You got a lot of time to think when you're in prison. All right. A lot of time to rest.
What was that?
Huh? What? All right, so so you guys head out. Did you wrap? It was wrapped in a rug, in Remy's rug.
It was, yeah.
So
I was about to say
yeah.
a cape.
So are you gonna? How are you gonna get the body there?
That's a really good question.
Ruckus.
Carry? Yeah, I'm thinking carry. Do we still have the carriage?
No.
Yeah. Any carriage?
No.
Carriage we could steal. Okay.
It is for
Grand Theft Waterdeep.
reference.
Please.
It is 4 p.m.
Oh, we spent 4 hours doing that.
It was 2.
I thought it was about noon.
It was 1 or 2 when you were doing the fight.
Yeah.
Then you got back. It was an hour and a half. So it's 3:30, 4-ish.
3:34. Okay. 4 hours until I can take a long rest.
It is summer, so it doesn't get dark until 9 at the earliest. The heat is actually quite oppressive.
Gross.
So it'll make the body smell real nice.
Oh.
That handle smells so good.
We have got to get it preserved or something.
Catching it. Like me now, our boss.
All right.
I mean, I imagine there are back ways to take, ways to avoid being seen, perhaps, to get there without being spotted carrying a half-orc body.
I could walk up this wall and just kind of jump from roof to roof.
With a body.
You're
Throw the body from roof to
No.
No?
No.
Ah,
No.
all right, well, I thought of
Veto
I like
that.
this plan.
Veto that.
I think you
It
are
makes no sense.
you are overthinking.
Look, I know the alleys. I know the back way. All right? Just let me lead.
All right.
Okay?
Fine.
All right. So
You
make
still have to carry
make
it,
make me 3 stealth checks.
Can I get
You are a
inspiration?
halfling, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. That's a 2, though.
Oh.
Not a 1. Not a 1.
Oh, it's my
Seconded.
next show.
Right,
Natural
thank
two.
you. There it is. All right.
Wait, you gave him one
Yes.
for that?
Yes.
Is it a 1 again?
No.
Oh, yeah.
It's a 4.
It was a 4, but my stealth is plus 7. So.
So 11. Okay.
11. That was the first one.
Okay.
There's 18 plus 7.
Okay.
25. And that's a 3, so that's a 10.
Okay. You think you managed to scoot through the alleyways, stopping, making sure nobody sees you, moving on. You get all the way through to where you guys are agreed to meet, about a block from the station. You drop it down. You notice the Vayrell is already there. She's kind of like in an alleyway. She sees you, and it's like, psst. You look over, and she actually has regular
Clothes.
Just kind of dock worker clothes, kind of blending in.
Where's my robe?
That's not important right now.
Wait here.
She pulls it out. It's like,
Thank you.
it's full. It's full. Okay, it was folded very nicely.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Then I'll just
Okay.
put it in my bag. In the bug out bag.
Okay.
You will have luxury in whatever
Yes.
cave we find.
Yes.
Does
Okay.
have an anagram.
If you find some excellent cigars,
Okay.
that'd be great. Okay, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Thank you for your help.
Okay.
Let's do this.
All right.
Provide your own
Are
sound
you guys?
effects.
She's at this point. She's waiting for you guys to walk off.
All right, so we...
Let's go find these kids.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
So you round the corner. Basically, the count of 5. You hear, "Oh my God!" And there's a scream and everything, and help! Watch! You hear, and a brief amount of time later, you start hearing whistles as you guys are moving away.
Excellent. Good.
This way.
Lead the way.
All right.
We walk through the street till we find the small sewer in the
right.
dock ward.
So you go through this. You make your way back to. So to get there, you have to go back through that street that you killed Harabas on. Do you want to do anything before going there?
That sounded like a save point question.
So we've already
Act
had a short
natural.
rest.
Just want to make sure that you are aware of where you're going.
Let me get up on the roof and scout.
All right.
Hand on flamberge. Okay, but I don't see the problem.
We're trying to not kill people at the moment. If
I'll
we
try and
can
get up
avoid
there.
it.
Ruckus,
No, I
if you
just
give
feel
me
like
a
people
boost.
recognize it. Oh, yeah, totally.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay. Acrobatics.
God, where is my rolling today?
What'd you get?
4, but with my acrobatics, that's going to be 11.
Actually, you have advantage because he's helping you.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Nat 19. So
Much better.
20,
There you go.
26.
There you go. So, with his help,
Yeah.
you know, you at first you're like you're about to skip, and your foot goes into his hand, and he lifts you up, and you get up top.
Well done, Ruckus. We're getting better at that.
I could say the same to you. I should throw you more often.
No? No?
We're gonna do that.
Don't
I'm
throw the
gonna do it.
halfling.
I'm gone.
Okay. So you
Just
you,
no.
So you scamper along the rooftops, up and over until you get to the edge of this sort of.
How
the
many dash
street.
actions do I get? No.
I didn't get to use any of the like. Oh, you rolled a 4. A cart comes out in front of you to block your path.
Oh my God.
That's where like those rolls were gonna be for.
Yeah.
Yeah. It didn't happen.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
It's all right.
All right. So. What do I see?
So you get over and at this point you still see there is a section cordoned off around a small puddle of blood that's there, and there's a couple of watch there. You don't notice. Other than that, people seem to have stopped paying attention to it. You know, it's
Traffic's normal. and
Traffic's
people are-
pretty normal, except for right around that area.
Mhm.
And there's only 2 watch, kind of keeping an eye out.
Excellent. Excellent. I just realized you could have carried me up with your boots.
Oh, you weren't thinking about? I just wanted to throw you. I thought you were. I thought we were working on that.
So I come back and I say, I
Good
don't
old
believe
Arnold.
I don't believe they're looking for us. They do have a small section cordoned off where there's blood. I didn't see any more bodies. So the rest of the market or that area seems to be back to normal.
As long as we swing wide,
Yep.
we should be
Yes.
fine.
So you guys then make your way going wide around to the other side of this street area, and as you're walking along the street, that is Uzo, where you're looking down at the little sewer grates, and you see one that is slightly ajar.
I think this is the place. And I kind of prod it with the staff. It's loose. It's going to require any strength to like open.
No. So what you do notice right away, though, is it's much too small for you to fit through.
So,
I'm on it.
yes,
Yes?
I was going to send Kuma or Baga, but please. No. Actually, no. Let me send them because
Yes,
the
absolutely.
children do not know you.
Yes, they will.
They'll know
They
the
don't know.
list.
Well,
They
well,
won't
know
know.
Baga.
They
They
might?
won't know
No.
Baga.
Ah.
But
No, but he won't
Kuma
arouse any
will not
suspicion.
arouse suspicion.
Yes.
Correct. Kuma, please tell us if you see 3 children down there. We're specifically looking for a fat little boy.
No, and actually the little tiefling actually took the stone.
The tiefling girl is the
Yes.
one who has it.
Yes.
Okay, and the tiefling. Go. And
All right, so he goes off. He's gone for a while. I'd say close to 15 minutes. As you guys are kind of keeping an eye out. Things seem to be pretty normal around here. Everyone make me perception checks.
Noise.
13?
5. I'm like at the grate waiting. See anything.
Nice.
17 total.
22.
All right. The 2 of you are kind of keeping a watch out, kind of keeping your eye back to that cordoned off area. You are quite a ways away. You do see the familiar purple robes of Barnabas on the other side of the block.
Okay.
I see this.
Yes, you too.
Barnabas. Is he walking this way?
You can tell he's walking up and he's starting to look at the crime scene.
It looks like he's just arriving.
We have some time.
We do.
He's very thorough. He'll take his time. If we don't hear from Kuma soon, we'll just go in ourselves.
Okay.
Kuma comes back.
Speak of the devil.
and he
Tail?
so he starts saying he didn't see any of the kids down there. There's it's pretty windy. There's a bunch of areas. There's a weird blue stone underneath a chair, and down the way there's a door that you can get into from the street.
Is like the stone? It's there. Is it?
Stone.
Is it too heavy for you to carry?
It is.
Okay. Where is the door? The stone is there. The children are not. We
The
might
stone
be
is
able
there.
to go and grab it without anyone knowing.
I'll go down this way. They can lead me. You guys go around to the door.
Do you want me to come with you?
Can you fit down there?
I'm pretty small. Well, thin.
We could grease you
Can
up
she fit?
with a bit of butter.
You would like
Dirt.
it.
You would have to disrobe.
She can certainly try.
I say we
I'll
send
go
Remy.
with the door then.
No. Yes. If
Kuma's like it's around the corner.
Oh.
the door is around the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, the door is right here. We can all go through the door.
Very well. Very well.
How about you go in through this way? We go into the door. We meet at the mutual
That's
point.
exactly what I said.
That is what it
Okay.
is.
Let us do that.
All right.
Jump.
Okay. All right. So you go down. You are immediately hit with this awful stench.
Oh, it smells like ruckus in here.
Someone call me.
And you are poisoned.
Hold on, am I? Nope. Yes, I am. Okay.
Oh.
While you are in the sewer, you are considered poisoned.
I'm considered poisoned.
Yes.
The poison condition.
Yes.
I go up.
Okay. All right. Okay, you come out and you take a deep breath of
And we all
fresh
just, like,
air.
back off. Oh.
I don't.
What? Yeah. What is
Okay,
wrong?
so
How was it?
it's terrible down there. I found that while I was down there, for the brief seconds that I was, things were much, much worse for me. I do not recommend going in this way. Let's try and go towards the door.
It is a sewer. What did you expect?
Well, we were in sewers earlier. That's when we met with the were-rats.
They smell bad. Yes.
Yes, they're smelling bad. And then there's...
Yes, this is.
He's as white as a sheet.
No, it was not good. We spent a lot of time with ruckus. This is much worse.
Can I detect magic on the sewer grate there?
That's saying something.
This is like hotboxing ruckus.
There's nothing magic
That's
going
intense. I totally get it.
It is.
I'm an intense
on
person.
there. And as you kind of get closer to it, you smell the stench coming out of it. It's worse than normal sewer.
This is not natural.
We need some airflow.
It's actually natural. It's just
natural?
worse. Yeah.
Okay.
We need
Does
some
it-
airflow. That's all.
Does it smell like something decomposing?
It smells like feces.
Okay.
Is it flammable?
I'm not testing that.
Just
Let us go in
curious.
through this way.
Let's just go
And I
in.
walk out like Kuma's trying to show me where the door is. So go in.
Okay, I'll just go with you guys. Never mind. I want to see if I hold my breath, how far I could get.
It's 15
Okay.
minutes. Well, Kuma's a lot smaller.
Yes.
So his 15 minutes might be
Yes.
7 or so or less.
And if we go by underwater rules, I'd probably have a good amount of breath. Technically.
I say we risk it.
So poisoned means that you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. That's it.
There's nobody down there. I think if you can run to it.
I'll give it a go.
What's the exact directions, Kuma? Ba, 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 ba.
So he says you. So from here, you go in, you run down straight, then hang a left, run all the way down, and then it opens up into a room,
Okay.
and it's there.
Okay.
It's under something.
It's under the chair.
It's under a chair.
Under chair.
Got it. I'll see you guys on the other side.
See you there.
Okay, you go down.
I want to attempt to stealth go as quietly as I can.
Okay. So your movement will be reduced.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Similarly, we go to the door.
Okay, you guys go to the door. It is literally around the corner.
Yeah.
It doesn't take you very long.
Do we see him pass by?
He's going the other direction. Make me a Constitution saving
throw. +3. It's a 13.
All right, 13. So you are able to hold your breath. It still smells, but you're able to make it. So you stealth through. Give me a stealth check.
I just grab my bag of herb.
As you do that, you see that you can breathe kind of through it without feeling poisoned.
Nice, yeah.
Nice.
I'm having a wonderful time.
So holding up your bag
Best
of
solution
herb,
to this ever.
you are not poisoned in the sewer.
Wow. Excellent.
Damn.
Thank you, Emerald Oncle.
All right, so you are stealthing your way through. You go down a...
Shoot.
Shit.
You drop in here. So the door is literally right there. So you make your way through, down and around the corner, and you come around to this opening, and you can see right there's a chair in the middle of the room. There's some other, bits of debris and like a broken table on the side as well. But underneath that chair is a blue stone about this big.
I sense a trap.
So do I.
I want to check for traps. If
Okay.
I can see anything in the area from where I'm at, coming through, kind of walk along the side of the wall just to make sure.
Okay.
Viewing all around that chair.
Gotcha. Okay. So you... Let me see your character.
Oh, I mean, yes.
So, you are here. You want to check out this side or this side?
Where's the chair?
That's the chair.
Okay.
It's a really big chair.
Yeah, I'll come this way around it and look this way, and then I want to try and go back the other way.
All right. So you come around this way,
Mm-hmm.
and can I see that chest of yours?
Ooh.
Yeah. Look at that.
That's a little big.
Nom 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 nom.
But it opens up. It is and it gets a surprise attack on you.
But I was investigating the area. I really was, though, right?
You were investigating, looking for traps.
Yeah. Well, this isn't like a trap?
It's a mimic.
Bloody mimics.
Okay.
Yes. It is not that big, but it is close.
How far behind are we?
We were going in the door that was right
So you
behind
guys have just walked in. It all depends. Did Ruckus kick the door open?
I was thinking about that actually.
Is it unlocked?
It's unlocked.
Then let's just open it.
I kick it a little.
I'll turn the handle and push it in a little.
All right.
Just
Thank
you.
A little bit of this. All right.
With a sulky look.
yeah. Could have really.
So, before we do anything, let's roll initiative. I
Oh
think.
boy.
Wow.
And then we'll do a surprise round. Or surprise condition.
No, it's only 22.
It's only 22. 14.
Remy's a 22.
Oh no.
Uzo's a 14.
4.
4.
Yes.
14.
14. You were 14 as well?
Yeah.
Who wants to go first?
I use paper. Wait, no, rock.
You go first.
Oh, okay.
You go first.
Okay.
Ruckus will go first.
Yeah.
All right.
You go, Ruckus.
Ah. You just want me to die.
Hey!
Read my card here.
That
Let's
is an ugly
see.
thing.
The purple tongue hanging out of it.
Look at that serendipity right there.
Yeah.
That was excellent timing.
Let's see.
I think he's cute.
You would. Take one of his
So-
as a trophy.
I'm gonna take his tongue as a trophy.
So from this chair, just like it shifts into this amorphous pseudopod thing and shoots out at you. Oh man, that's a plus that much.
This is why we need the public castle display roll.
Yeah. So
Need
a
to roll.
13 to hit.
He doesn't have to display everything. No, that does not.
I do not think a 13 hits.
It does not.
So your reflexes as you're investigating, you have that sense of
The Spidey sense?
Yeah, I sense a trap. I sense something's not right here.
yeah,
So
and it shoots out at you, and you manage to jump out of the way.
yes, sword comes out.
Sword comes out. You're
Yes.
still doing this.
Oh yes.
You guys, as you get down here, are all poisoned. It is awful and disgusting down here.
Can I like tie a rag around my face?
You tie, what kind of rag is it? Just a normal rag?
Yeah, just like
So you tie a normal rag around your face, and it doesn't seem to stop the stench.
You need some dank herb.
or very.
All right.
or very
Can I roll a
strong oils.
Constitution? I might be a little, not immune, but you know. No.
Down here.
All right.
Remy,
All right, here we go. I'm
you
going
faced
to,
a mimic before, I believe.
Yes, I did. I'm going to swing at this one with the silvered.
All right.
Right. And say, oh, tricky chair. Let's turn you into firewood. That is 17 to hit.
That does indeed hit.
Awesome. With the sneak attack. It's a 1d6 and a 2d6.
And to roll that.
6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 16 damage.
16 damage.
Yes.
Wow.
Just bring it right down on top of it.
Because you get sneak attack because you're a swashbuckler.
It is
Swash,
right.
swash,
Swashbuckler.
no.
Or swashbuckler.
You say it with
Swat.
the teeth.
I like you did that.
Swatbuckler?
Swash.
No.
Swashbuckler.
And then I'm going to move away without provoking an opportunity attack.
Wah, wah.
There it is.
You want to go that way?
Yeah, I want to go
Chair.
by my mates.
Chair, never saw it coming.
Over here. Yeah,
Nope.
there it is. That's good.
No, you can go diagonal.
Cool.
And it's like, that's a very large mimic mini. I'm just going to get something a little smaller. It's a mimic. It's not
Or a beholder.
actually Xanathar.
Oh, God!
We're dead.
It's not actually Xanathar.
Hold on.
He's
There we
high
go.
too.
Yeah, Remy is seeing things. That's a great shot.
All right. It doesn't like you going away. Doesn't like you going away. What does it want to do?
Still so proud, though.
That is an ugly fucker.
Again, I think he's cute. I want one of those eyes.
So how long ago was it that your family was home?
All right. It is going to attempt to attack you. A 21
Yeah,
to hit.
that
So
hits.
it reaches out with one of those pseudopods. And it's going to do some damage to you.
Okay.
7 points of damage.
Damn.
Bludgeoning. And make me. Oh, no. Nope, there's no save. It pulls you into it, and you are grappled.
I'm grappled.
Yes.
Okay, I have to attempt to break it next turn, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Woo. All right. Ruckus.
Let's get a shot. Remy, how you doing?
Help me! It's got
Yeah.
me!
So you hear, ha, take that, and then
Yes.
turn
Turn you into firewood.
turn it into firewood.
Do not attack the children, Remy.
Unless they attack you first.
No.
Get your asses in here!
So you move 15,
really strong
and you look down and you see this amorphous liquid type thing grappling Remy.
Now would be a good time, Ruckus.
Oh my god! I take the butter knife.
So do you want to move your full movement?
I do want to move my full movement closer to him.
Okay.
Alright, well,
You're going to throw a butter knife.
I'm gonna throw a butter knife.
Throw the axe.
But he's door knocker butter knife the third.
Or kicker.
Door knocker
I remember butter knife.
Fair enough.
As I
Yes.
should. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I think I want to. I'm gonna throw that butter knife
All right.
right into the eye, or no, amorphous.
Mouth.
Yes.
Wherever I think
Yeah.
is
It is
an
not
eye.
actually a beholder.
Yes, sorry. Wherever I think an eye might be. That
I'm
looks
kidding.
right.
It is a beholder.
Now it's a beholder.
Now it's a beholder.
Well, it is a mimic.
You're so high from the fumes.
That's right.
It's just a chair.
It's a beholder,
literally
man.
just a chair.
That's excellent.
It's an evil chair. 18 plus the. Yeah. Wait. No, the throwing strength.
Yeah, you hit.
Okay,
18 will hit. That's a D4 plus your strength. And for a little bit later, Duke Fleeg, who is awesome.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Thank you.
How many?
I'm gonna need it.
We have 4 currently.
Oh,
But
sweet.
did he just give us 5?
No,
He just gave you one.
Yeah, so we have 5 now.
Thank you, Duke Fleet.
We have
Thank
5.
you.
Very much.
So it's 3 plus your strength?
7 attack.
7 total damage.
7 total.
7 and
Huh.
higher, yes.
Yes, is what 7 attacks.
All right.
Did it respond to that?
So you launch this butter knife with your powerful strength, and it's end over end. You have this throwing thing down pretty well, and it's like, and it goes through it, like yeah. So it
saved it.
It
Too close.
it opens up kind of around it and then closes in, but you see you've done some damage to it, and it shoots out and hits the wall. Ka-ting.
Oh, okay, sweet.
So it does not stick into it. Uzo?
Are you safe now, Remy?
So I see that and I hear that and I just get furious. Coming around the corner, yeah.
That actually was at disadvantage.
Yes, you're poisoned.
Since you're poisoned.
Oh, shoot.
Do it again. I believe.
So that's one alternative. Is someone inspiration it though? It's
Yes.
it's a 1.
Yes.
It's a 1.
You know
Yes.
what? Yes.
Yes.
Let's
Okay.
cancel out that disadvantage.
Yes.
All right.
Thanks, back with
Thank
a
you,
butter
Grace.
knife.
Okay. Thank you.
You almost just killed me.
I know, they saw it coming.
Right in the spine.
Would a butter knife really kill you?
No. How much damage did you do? 7? Nah.
7.
Would have been fine. Not
All right.
really
Would,
fine.
cool.
would have been pleasant.
No.
All right, so I hear the commotion. I see Ruckus throw the butter knife, and I'm
Well,
like,
you see Ruckus disappear around the corner.
And so as I turn the corner, I'm charging
Yeah.
up agonizing blast, like, leave the children. And then I see the thing, and I kind of stop. And Uzo looks at this blob holding on to Remy, looking past Ruckus, and I don't know that I can do this. I've never done it and not hurt him.
Do it.
So I take out my silver spear and I crush it to the shillelagh, and I get as close as I can. No attack this round.
Oh, shit. He's going to eat me.
Maybe not.
20, 25. 30. Oh, but you're going all the way?
I'm going as far as I can, yeah.
You can get right up to it.
I can attack.
No,
No,
but
because
you
you
can
had
get right
to
up to
dash
it.
for your action to do it.
I
Or
don't-
you can stay back.
I'll stay back a little
and
bit
then,
right there.
Oh, actually, Shillelagh is a bonus action or action?
It's an action.
Okay.
So what you could do is you could do Shillelagh next turn as you move up.
I don't want to get that close.
So why the Shillelagh?
Because I don't want to use agonizing blast while it's holding you because I might hit you.
But
I'm gonna
shillelagh,
do
you have to
a
get
melee.
close to.
Yeah, I'm gonna do melee next round.
Okay. Fair.
So it's only you.
Shillelagh.
It's only you that's getting hurt right now.
Fair.
Nice.
Thanks, Uzo.
And one more from the Apollyon.
Hey!
And this is, we'll use this one later for bail money.
You might need it.
What again?
Yeah, well, you know.
Somebody would bail me out of this mimic.
That was supposed to be a noble action, man.
We're working on it.
So did you cast Shillelagh?
I did.
Okay, so you moved up and you cast Shillelagh. Perfect. Andraste.
I'm going to come up and see what all the commotion is about.
That's 20.
All right.
15 more.
Yes, I do have 15 more, but I don't have to get that close.
We should all just watch.
Oh, no.
No, I'm kidding.
No.
Remy, what are you doing with that thing?
Try not to die, I would imagine.
Getting my arse kicked.
I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Beware, it's got sticky hands.
Okay, Guiding Bolt. You are at disadvantage.
I know. Could I get someone to inspiration that?
What was the first
because
roll?
the first roll is what you'd have to take.
Never mind then. All right, it's failed.
What did you roll?
I rolled a nat 1.
Yeah.
The energy of your show has gotten the rest of us, man.
So okay, so you run up.
I'm not the one playing the music, he is.
Fair.
All right, fine. We can do this.
Moving on to another one. Let's do this.
I like
Let's
it.
do a little bit of chase music.
I like it.
So you run up, and you are like charging up this energy bolt, and at the last minute, you see Remy pulled right where you were about to shoot, and you change your direction a little bit, and it shoots past, saving Remy, but also missing your target.
No! You cheeky bastard.
I like the way this thing fights.
You're up.
Do I have a hand free? Because I'm grappled, I can still attack.
You can still attack at disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm just worried about remaining grappled by this thing and what would happen next. But strength is not my best friend. Why do I get disadvantage? Because I'm grappled? Are you sure?
Because it says a...
Right.
Ability checks are made to escape this grapple have disadvantage. And when you're grappled, you have disadvantage.
On an attack?
On attacks.
Is it a check, like a grapple check?
Grappled. Your speed becomes 0. You can't benefit the bonus. Actually, no. That is weird.
No, it's not. It's correct.
No, a grappled creature, speed becomes 0. Conditions ends if the grappler is incapacitated. Condition also ends if it affects remove grappled creature. That's weird because it doesn't actually say. So no, I guess you don't have
Disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Which means I get sneak attack.
Yay.
That is weird. So basically, you can't move.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna attack it?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the sword, flip it around, and
Gotcha.
right next to me.
Here you go.
Sword or butter?
Yeah, that's 21.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Look at that.
11, another 16 damage to it.
16 damage.
Let
you can
go of
go.
me, you
He's got it.
fiend.
I'm just watching. I think he's got it.
Help me! Me and Ruckus are standing side by side, like looking at each other, looking at it.
Yeah. So,
What is going on?
It's exhausting.
you've done a lot of damage to this thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you see that it's getting, yeah.
Almost got him, guys. Finish him off. Get me out of this.
So,
Out of what?
Out of this mimic.
We look at each other. Yeah.
all right.
Goodness gracious. No, come on.
All right.
Get
I've
off your
So-
arses, you two!
So you see it just in front of you. It transforms into the usual mimic chest,
Uh-huh.
and
The jaws.
it drops you for a moment, and it is going to attempt to bite you. 19.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right, and at advantage because you were grappled,
Oh, that's nice.
even the tiny little bit. So yeah, it hits you
Just a nat one.
Oh, that's nice.
for 7 points of damage, and you again are still grappled. Your little tiny halfling feet sticking out the back of its mouth.
This is really starting to hurt, and it's quite embarrassing.
And you guys see this chest just drop to the ground with Remy's feet sticking out its mouth, kicking.
Him being a pirate. There's
I
some
can hear
irony.
you laughing, Andraste. I can hear you laughing. This is not funny. It really hurts. It really hurts.
I know it does, but it's still funny.
It's kind of the screams are kind of muffled, but you still hear. It's like I hear you.
I think I'm dreaming.
You are so high. It's just a chair. I don't know what you guys.
You just see Remy sitting there with this thing.
The kids come back in, they see a sword fighting a chair.
Ruckus. You are facing a chest with feet sticking out of it.
Sweet. Well, first, I think there's got to be some sort of ironic justice here with him being a pirate at some point. And secondly, I digest that, and then I run forward. And this time, I guess I'll bring out the flamberge, and I'm gonna just see
One or two-handed?
one. Yeah, I threw that butter knife. I'm two-handing that flamberge
Yeah.
right now.
All right.
I'm gonna run for it, and I'm just gonna stab that chair.
There's
I'll
a chest
say,
now.
I'll chest, and I'll say, "You won't turn Remy into firewood."
Thank you.
He did, or heard it. Hear me. All right. So
We did. We heard it from around the corner.
Did you?
you are at disadvantage.
This time, yeah.
You make your roll. It's the first roll. That's
Let's do it. Let's see what this decides. It's a 6.
Yeah, I mean 6
plus a 7, right?
Yes.
Wait for
5 for your strength, 2 for your proficiency.
then yes.
Which is 13. Make another roll.
That's a 19.
You hit.
Oh,
So you
13 hits. Okay.
Yes.
you come down. You sticking it straight in.
You know, actually, I'm gonna try.
I mean,
and cleave.
it's a slashing weapon.
Yeah.
I
So,
kind of want
yeah.
to cleave this
Okay.
chest in half, and I'll open it.
Well,
Okay.
just,
Yeah, I'm gonna.
in thirds, 2 thirds. You take this third. I'll take this third.
Yeah, no, I eye it, and I'm like, I think I won't hit him here, and
All right, so dude,
I cleave there.
that's a D10.
Yes. Bum bum bum.
Yeah.
Come on. No one looked at that. That was really good, but that sucked. No one looked at it. It's still the same number, 8.
8 plus.
5.
Yes. The 13.
That's got it.
All right.
Wait.
You think that you did some serious damage to this thing. You come down, and knowing where his legs are sticking out, sliced to the side. I want to make a luck roll.
Yeah.
Just a D20. Just 10 or better.
It's a 9.
Do you inspire that?
Can we inspire that?
I mean,
If you want to.
I don't know what's about to happen.
Or
No.
I mean, that's one vote for nay.
How many we have total? 3 left?
Yeah, we've got 5.
and you did
Oh.
and you did 16 to it.
Nice.
Yeah, I'd like an inspire.
All
Give
right.
it to him.
In-
How you doing, buddy?
All right.
Oops, sorry.
Okay.
I knew one of
17.
them would say
17.
Nice.
Okay, so you do not take half of that damage. You take no damage,
No
Hey.
damage.
and
great.
everything is fine. Uzo.
But it slices it like right
Yeah,
next
it's
to me,
like
and my head
really
kind
close.
of, and just my head right here, and I'm like,
Yeah.
take a breath.
Yeah. You look over just like this curvy blade. You're like, oh, yeah. Ruckus is in town.
Thank you, Ruckus.
I saved you again.
So since Uzo's had sight, he's seen some like crazy things. So he's like, doesn't know where to go, but he knows he needs to attack it. So he walks up as close as he can around the back of it. And he is spinning the shillelagh down and attempts to like drop it heavily down right on the middle.
All right. Let's see what happens.
That's a
Yeah,
Yeah,
at
that's
19.
19.
Okay, so that definitely
Wait,
hits.
am I at a advantage?
You are at disadvantage,
Okay. And that's going to be 15.
which also hits.
Yeah.
So you still hit.
Nice.
And that's going to be 8 plus 5. So that's an 8.
All right.
I said 8 plus 5.
How did you do this?
Yeah. So as he kind of sidesteps it, he's trying to find an opening in between the flailing feet and Ruckus cleaving it. As soon as Ruckus drops it down, Uzo comes from around over the top of Ruckus and brings it down kind of like a double-handed axe. Right in the middle. Doesn't know where Remy's head is, doesn't know where the body is, but he's got a magical shillelagh that he's just trying to splinter
All right.
the mimic with.
So you've got these teeth in you,
Yeah.
like this, and he comes down straight on the top. So you're going to take half of that.
Damn it.
4.
So you take 4 damage from that. But it comes down in you, and then you also feel it instantly just like release. But you're still inside of a creature. Your head, anyway. And you gotta pull your way out.
Need help? No.
Look at that.
Hey!
Much better. Thank you for your help,
Of
Uzo.
course, anytime I can save your life.
You ran across the room to do that.
You notice, like, right here, it's just bleeding right there. Like, ooh. Yep. Yep, never split the party. Never split the party.
Rule number 1.
I
Time
look
heals all wounds,
to
friend.
my left for the stone.
It's there.
I go to grab it.
Okay? You grab it. It's a stone, yet it's solid and smooth, and it has these 3 eyes on the top of it.
This music is perfect for this.
It is.
I'm feeling it.
Is this the thing that caused all the chaos?
3 eyes. It is an aboleth.
Explain.
What?
Aboleths have 3 eyes.
What's
I don't know how it's an aboleth, it's just
A piece of rock.
but it is an aboleth. Or at least it represents one.
Since you know more about what this is, maybe you should take it.
Okay. I take a look. Can I investigate it at all? See what's going on with it?
I mean, you can.
Can I prod an eye?
It's stone.
It's stone.
Yeah. It's that part is marbly,
Marble.
like a solid marble.
Oh.
You know, like a modern day marble glass.
Mm.
And then the rest is, you know, still a polished stone.
While he's holding it, I still have the shillelagh. What does it do?
Apparently, it's supposed to be able to tell us the location of the 500,000 dragons.
Can you
Turn it on.
Monetary dragons.
Yes.
Turn it on.
Right here? I need some privacy first.
Activate the aboleth, please. Do you know how to do
I
that?
have no idea. I have no idea.
You have magic sight, yes? Maybe
Look,
there's a mechanism.
As far as I know, aboleths are creatures of the sea that attack and mind control, and you don't want to run into one, and this seems to me a stone representation of one, but I don't know that it's actually an aboleth.
Can I detect magic on that and the room?
It is very magical.
It is glowing.
Yeah.
This
It's very potent.
item is definitely magical in nature.
Do you see a way to activate it?
I have no idea how it works. I
Sorry.
want to inspect the room for any signs of the children.
Okay. You go ahead and make a check.
Nat 1.
Sorry.
Well, you were blind.
Yeah.
It's there's so much grime in here. What you see is over in this area. You do see other footprints other than yours, but the area you're in, you guys have been just
We've been moving around.
demolished any sense of tracks. But you see, it does continue on. This way is as you go over and look, it's actually an opening, and there is an open sewer flowing this way, which is why the stench is so bad.
Mm.
What if it's something we have to take a little time with? Much like the ring or your slippers.
Attune to it, you mean?
Yeah, take some time.
Hmm.
I'd like to see what happens if I just spend some time with this.
Not down here.
No, we should away back to my place, I think. You think?
Okay.
Yes.
Before we leave, I take 20 gold pieces out and put it in a cloth and kind of hang it in sight somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, before we take it.
All right. So you guys do that. You make your way back to the entrance, and you open up the door.
Scout it out, make sure there's
Okay.
nobody there yet looking for us.
Okay. So you go up to the door, and you kind of like poke it out a little bit, and you see the familiar yellow and green outside.
Watch.
And you hear, "All right, come out."
I'm in. You mean the door to the sewer?
The door to the sewer.
How did they know we were here?
I know you're in there.
Nobody's home.
Come on out. You just opened the door a little bit.
We have a choice. We go to them or we proceed down the sewer and see where it lets out.
We have the stone. That's what we said we would get.
Yes.
Getting looks pretty good right now, I would say.
What do you say? We have to make the decision together. Do we run?
I am always for running, but I think we face the music together.
I agree.
What say you, Ruckus?
Did not see that coming.
there's still a chance it would be 50-50 if you want to run.
Nah, I'm also good for fights.
No.
Stow your weapon.
Yes.
Let's go.
That's what. But damn it!
Like I told you before, we are not going to die in Waterdeep prison.
Not going to die.
I guarantee that.
If we run, we look worse. If they know we're here, then we look guilty as sin. And that will take away any goodwill that we have.
Fine. I'll open the door.
Okay.
All right.
And you just kind of come out and be like, oh my god, there's a mimic in there. Oh, we just defeated it. Look at what it did to me.
What is a... What's a mimic?
It's a creature. It waits for you in some kind of form, like a treasure chest to lure you in.
Okay. Drop your weapons.
Why is that?
For what purpose?
What's wrong with my weapons?
You walk out and you see there are a half a dozen watch out there.
Okay. What's going on?
There is a bit of disturbance, and we've had people watching the area, and we saw you enter the sewers.
Walking into the sewer is not a crime.
That's correct. In fact, it was quite a bit of punishment to us to go into there.
Yeah.
It smells awful.
I demand to talk to Barnabas at once.
You want to speak to Barnabas?
Yes.
We can arrange that.
Until you do, my weapon stays with me.
It's just a staff, really. It's a walking stick. Now, all weapons stay with us. He's right.
I pull my bandages down over my eyes. I need it for personal reasons.
Make a perception check with disadvantage.
That's okay, wait. 14. 10.
All right. A nice try. Weapons.
Oh, very well. Here you go.
Okay.
Both daggers. Take care of these.
Okay. He hands them off to another guard.
Short sword. There it is.
You have a short sword?
Well, yeah, just here in this part of the jacket.
You are the embodiment of that meme of one more.
So this is actually the short sword the drow used to kill us.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you see the watch next to taking notes of what he's taking off of you. And your name?
I am Remy the Fox.
Remy the Fox.
That's right.
Short sword, 2 daggers.
Yes. Silvered
Silvered
saber.
rapier.
Yes.
Hilt of a rapier. Oh, no, you don't have to give that over.
I'd keep that.
Okay.
Sentimental value.
Okay, good.
I
Blind man.
take out my crossbow and I kind of toss it at him. I pull out the silver spear, I twirl it around, and I point at him. I put it down and I hand it over
Thanks,
to him.
And your name?
Uzo. And I take Baga and Kuma out. You know where to find us. And I let them go and they scurry off.
Do they?
Yes. Do they? You tell me.
Gotta roll.
I mean, he tells him to with...
Yeah.
Yeah. I tell them to run.
Okay. A snake and a rat go off.
Sorry, I don't think I have any more animals in here.
All right.
Somehow they always find him. It's very annoying. It's very annoying. It's always bringing something.
It was a
Crossbow and spear.
spear. Silver spear.
Silver spear.
I know
Yes,
every
for-
scratch on that
for
spear.
hunting were-rats.
Oh.
Says him.
Yeah. I mean, we had a bit. We had a bit of trouble with them.
Yes, we know.
I know.
All
We
right.
solved that bit of trouble.
All right.
And I draw my long sword,
Okay.
present it hilt first.
And your name?
Andraste Nialo.
There's great music for this.
All right.
Nailo.
Is there a?
There's an umlaut over it, but
She's very particular about
Very
this.
metal.
Please don't screw it up.
You drop yours first.
No, that's not how it works, Ruckus. Yes.
Marcus, please.
Don't lose, damage anything negative with this sword. And I give him my flamberge.
Okay. All right. Flambish. This actually is okay. Flambish is what you call it.
Yeah.
Curvy blade.
That's what I call
Not a Chris.
No.
Okay.
It's long and flaming.
Chris is much smaller, you
yeah.
see. Yes.
Name?
Ruckus Highborn. Remember it.
He actually looks at it for a bit. Highborn. Interesting.
What's so interesting?
Someone else will have to tell you.
Will it take long?
Could I ask Barnabas?
We'll send for him.
Cool.
Come with us
Where are we going?
to the holding cell.
Wait a minute, you're arresting us for what?
Disturbing
the
peace.
sewers?
And
There was a monster in there.
you match the descriptions of an attack that happened on this very street.
In this street. An attack.
Somebody pulls out another thing. Stuck in the back with the curvy longsword.
Can I deception?
They don't even know it's a flamberge. What? Uneducated people.
You know, I heard this sword is being sold multiple places. So
State of education.
True.
Yeah.
it's in my notes.
The sword manufacturer, in an attempt to turn a profit, made more than one. Look at that.
Who knew? Come along.
Very well.
All right. So you are led through the streets back down to the ward office that you have been to before with Captain Staggett.
As we're going through, just people that pass by, I'm just like, the Foxy Irregulars, the Irregular Tavern opens tomorrow, 7 p.m. in the North Ward.
Smash Brothers.
Yep. Nice.
I
you-
see
yeah.
Kuma on one side of the street and Baga on the other,
Okay.
and I just kind of nod and say, follow close.
Okay. Cool. So you guys make your way down there. You are brought into a larger waiting area, but as we check you in, we need to just have you wait in the cells while we.
With the general population.
Oh no. There are 2 cells. You two and you two. Well, 2 in each.
Very well.
How long will we be here?
Hard to tell. There's been a lot of activity.
I'm just taking note of everything in here that I can
Okay.
see. And
So going through, you see there are it's a larger seating area, waiting area, with a front desk, somebody manning it. You're checked in there, and then you go down a hallway, and there are a number of cells. There are 6 cells, 4 on one side, 2 on the other. The first 2 are full, and you are put in the last 2 across from each other.
Where's the closest? Is there a guard in the hallway, or is it on the other side of the door?
You as you are going, you also see a set of stairways going up. This appears to be the bottom floor, still with its entrance and then built up on a hill. There are 2 guards in the hallway,
Okay.
or like sort of at the front. So there's the one sitting there, and then 2 more standing guard.
Okay. I want to detect magic.
Okay. Outside of what you guys have, you don't seem to see any magics.
And I want to inspect my current cell for any crevice or structural impurities.
Okay.
I'm going to insist with that.
All right. So once you guys are in your cell, that's where we're going to take a break.
Okay.
And we will come back in 5 or 8 minutes.
Yes.
Or 10.
Or
It
10.
takes to empty the bladders.
Yes, exactly. So we will return momentarily.
3.
Oh God.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Chaos Agents D&D. We are currently in a Waterdeep prison.
Jail.
It's a jail. It's not a prison.
It's holding cells, really.
Yeah.
It's not really.
It's fine. Everything's fine. How are you?
Everything's fine.
In a prison.
All fine.
I'm a little nervous, but thank you for asking.
All right. So you guys have been led into jail cells. You two have been put into one cell. Going down, it's on your left. You two into one cell on your right.
Across from us.
I call it the top
Across.
bunk.
And down at the very end, so they weren't like in the hallway. They were in the room with the other gentleman. Sometimes
Oh, the
you know,
guards.
they'll walk through, but then they go back out. So you guys are hanging out here.
And I'm just pacing back and forth inside the cell, just sort of arms crossed.
I'm inspecting the cell for any kind
Okay.
of imperfection or exploitable
Yeah, me as well.
integrity flaw.
All right, make a investigation check. You two.
9.
12.
Okay. It is. It's pretty solid. You don't really see
What kind of bars are we talking here?
steel.
Vertical?
Yeah, vertical steel.
And how much in between them could a halfling slip through?
They've encountered halflings before.
I know.
Is
Here in
there
Waterdeep.
like a window to the outside up top or anything?
There is.
Is it open air bar or is it a window?
It is an open air bar.
Yeah, okay.
So
And I kind of look out the window, kind of examine, and just kind of try to do that thing.
So you see so Kuma and Baga, you see him outside the window. So it is because you're lower level here. It's actually right at street level.
Yeah.
So it's a small kind of thing, maybe 6 inches tall, bars.
Yeah. So I just mumbling to us. I knew since I met Remy, this is how my life would end up. This is sad.
Right,
The
he was
mark
so
of
good
sta-
before.
What?
He was so good before, Uzo.
No obligation to anybody.
Do you know what?
And then I'm talking, so I need you to look for a key or Baga. You look for a key of some kind. I need to find any sort of exploit out of here. And then I tell Kuma to go to try to find holes to go into the office to eavesdrop on what's being said
Okay.
about us. So Baga's my
All right.
ripcord in case I need to get out, and then Kuma's kind of like, don't panic yet.
Okay.
If you need to unlock the door, I could do that from here.
Let me see.
Okay.
I don't plan on going anywhere yet, but good to know that this is possible.
It is. It's not
Okay.
the first jail I've had to
So
break out.
Kuma goes out and
Somehow I believe that.
sneaks through and
Definitely believe that.
ducks around. Okay. Anything else you guys want to do?
Smoke some herb.
All right.
Actually, just sitting there like,
How's your health doing over there, Remy?
take this. Yeah, I'm not in the best of condition, but, you know, my spirits are going to be up soon.
Do you have a healing potion on you?
Nope.
Right now,
But you still have the stone.
I do indeed. So I take that out.
Okay.
Just to myself, kind of in the corner. And I want to examine it, I want to focus on it, and knowing that aboleths have some sort of psychic ability, I want to try and just think on it, to it.
Think at
Okay.
it
if I
really
can.
hard?
Yes.
So
As
so-
he's
Can you hear me?
focusing on that, I go over his shoulder and I look at him and I look at it. What are you doing?
I don't know.
Are you talking to the stone?
I not know. No, I'm just trying to see what this is
I
all
think
about.
you've had enough.
You just let me do this, please.
Okay, fine. And I walk
Thank you.
back to the bench and I lay on my back and put my hand up.
So time passes.
And I'm still just pacing. Don't
so-
like small spaces.
A half hour passes. You're still just kind of hanging out with this thing,
Mhm.
chilling. An hour passes, and you suddenly make a connection into this item. And you instantly know several things about it.
Okay.
One is that it absolutely is an aboleth turned into this stone.
Oh, wow.
That is alive.
Wow.
Two, you know that you can cast legend lore as a spell with the stone. And it has...
That allows me to find something?
And it has 3 charges per day.
Okay, 3 charges per day. Level, or legend lore.
Look,
Look it up.
I will forget immediately.
You know that it, while you hold it, you have the ability to breathe underwater. And you have resistance
To diseases?
to cold.
Okay. I'm just looking up what legend lore is right now. Name or describe a place, person, or object. The spell brings to your mind a brief summary of the significant lore about the thing you named. The lore might consist of current tales, forgotten stories, or even secret lore that has never been widely known. If the thing you named isn't of legendary importance, you gain no information. The more information you already have about the thing, the more precise and detailed the information you receive is. The information you learn is accurate, but might be couched in figurative language. For example, if you have a mysterious magic axe on hand, the spell might yield this information. Woe to the evildoer whose hand touches the axe, for even the haft slices the hand of the evil ones. Okay.
Very cryptic.
3 charges of this, you say?
Yes.
I want to immediately use it and name the Staff of Dragons.
All right. Staff of Dragons.
Yes, the one you mentioned way, way, way back in the day.
All right.
Black Staff has it.
Last week.
Yeah, exactly.
About 10 days ago.
Yeah.
So you meld your mind with this thing, and you feel yourself suddenly on the streets of Waterdeep, your mind, as you rush through the dock ward, up past the castle ward, further north, into the sea ward, into this old, run-down tower, in through the door, down a flight of steps, down a circular steps, down and down, until you come across a massive doorway built into the side of this underground structure.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get a vision of, stand by, of 3, I'm like, come on. Sorry.
It's okay.
I know I'm breaking the illusion and
No,
I was following you down the thing.
We're there.
And then the video started buffering.
you then get this vision of what you need to open this door.
Mm-hmm.
You need an adamantine bar, and you need gems worth at least 1,000 gold pieces. And finally, you need a cask of dwarven ale.
Cask of Dwarven Ale. Okay.
And suddenly, poof, you are back in the cell.
We need ale. Dwarven Ale.
Yes, we do.
I'm like leaned up against the bars because I heard you making noises. It was like,
So
Remy?
he went. He
Remy.
was. So he was gone for like an hour.
Whoa.
Wow.
He's just like staring into this thing, blank face expression, and then he pops out.
We need a cask of dwarven ale. We need an adamantine bar. And we need gems worth 1,000 gold.
Oh, good, you're alive. Why do we need those?
Yes.
Get the ale.
Yes.
It worked, Uzo. It worked. Okay? It worked. Thank you. Thank you. I have made a connection with the stone.
I sit up from the bed.
What is it?
It is an aboleth. It was turned into the stone and it yet lives. It perceives, yeah? It perceives?
Yeah.
It perceives. It knows where it is and what has transpired. I got to ask it about something of legendary import and asked it about the Staff of Dragons.
Oh.
Yes, I do remember, I believe it was a Davil that told me that it was, the Staff of Dragons was related to the Stone of Galore, so I decided it'd be best to have a look.
Mm-hmm.
And it brought me down, you said in the Sea Ward?
Yes.
It brought me up to the Sea Ward, into this building, down these stairs, spiral stairs, to a door, and the only way to open that door is with an adamantine bar, a cask of dwarven ale, and, oh bloody hell, what was the third thing?
Jewels.
That's right, we need jewels, totaling 1,000 dragons.
And that will open a door.
It will open the door to the Staff of Dragons.
In Waterdeep, those things will open any door.
You're not wrong.
Well, we have that information. I could ask it another question.
Do you believe it's worth the risk?
What risk?
It's an aboleth?
It's not going anywhere.
I don't know a great deal about aboleths, but they don't sound very good.
Can ask it if it will come to our aid if you beckon it.
I don't think that's how it works. I have to ask it about something legendary.
Ask it if it knows how to summon dragons.
I could. Let me see here. Hold on. There is legend surrounding these 500,000 dragons. These 500,000 dragons are legend.
At this point, yes.
Should I ask it about that?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay.
That's the only lead that we really have on those dragons at the moment.
Okay, well, give it a go, yes?
Be careful.
And I focus in on it,
Okay.
and I ask it about the Horde of Dragons.
Okay.
Legendary Horde of Dragons.
Is this going to be another hour?
It will be another hour.
All right, so as I see him fade back, I just kind of like conk back out on the cot and stare at
Anyone
the ceiling.
anyone else doing a short rest?
Yeah.
I mean,
I used all of my
Okay.
stuff, so I don't
So,
have any.
Very similar. With one exception. In front of you the entire way is this exquisitely dressed noble man. And it's this person walking that path that you had seen before, up through the different wards, into the tower, down to the sea ward, through
The door.
and inside you see him hand over the staff to a dwarf. Behind the dwarf, a massive pile of gold dragons. And you see him close the door, and it magically locks.
Wow.
And woof, you are back out.
I think it was the Blackstaff. He traded the Staff of Dragons to a dwarf through that door, and there were all those dragons in there. Massive pile. And he closed the door. He's there now. We must tell Barnabas immediately.
I agree. I mean,
I described to them what this man
Yeah.
was wearing and what he looked
Okay.
like and all that, and the dwarf as well. And stuff.
is it Neverember? or never remember?
So kind of.
Does it kind of look like you might be related
When
to
you're,
the young man?
yeah, actually, it looked very much like an older version of Renair Neverember.
So now we have...
Yes, you're right. He traded the Staff of Dragons. Was it now then? It wasn't now. Well, it was a vision of the past, maybe.
But the recent past would have to be.
I don't know. There's too many questions. Too many questions, but...
First question. Do we wait for justice or do we get out of here and act on that information?
I think that we should involve the Watch in this. We have information. We can leverage that.
And how are we going to get through that door? You said it's magically locked, and the only way through is all of that expensive stuff.
We are here. The Watch is here. Let's speak to them. See what Barnabas can do for us. If he can get us out of this. We do have this information. We want to get them. These dragons.
And they want us to get
them.
them.
We want to get out free, and we are the only ones who know.
I agree.
I'm willing to second that. I was kind of thinking, is anyone nearby?
Justice in Waterdeep is a very slow process.
Yes, but we hold the cards here. We know where the 500,000 dragons are. You say it yourself, you can buy anything here in Waterdeep, even your freedom.
Even justice.
Even justice.
This is true.
What do you say, Uzo?
I only have my hands. I do not have any cash. Do we wait, we have the platinum still?
How much did you leave in the bag?
20.
You left 20 platinum.
Sweet.
So we
In the
each
bag.
have 20, right? Or the group has 80.
Or the group has 80. I don't know how we decided to do that because we still have the 1,000 that's in the group fund.
Yes, we do have the 1,800 now.
So, at this point in time, you see outside it is starting to get towards 7 o'clock. You know, it's still light out. The shadows are growing longer.
I call for a guard. You.
You?
Guard. Hello? It's Foxy Irregulars.
All right. So a guard comes by. Aye, what do you want?
Yes, so, we'd like to confess. And we'd like to speak to Barnabas to do so. So, if you could expedite that. We just, kind of on a tight schedule here.
I look at Ruckus. This is going to be good.
You, what exactly are you confessing to?
Well, the trouble in the street earlier, for which we are being held.
I confess to nothing.
I would like to confess.
All right.
Can you please get Barnabas so we can do so?
Well, we've sent word for him.
Okay.
When he asked.
So?
How long till he's here?
It's been hours, hasn't it? It's been hours. And you've already got the culprit here, so...
All right, I'll go out. So he goes back out. You hear a little bit of muffled conversation. And then you hear this snap. And like a little guttural... And then you hear shouts from another person, and they are cut short immediately.
I'm picking the lock.
Okay. Start picking the lock.
I'm calling Kuma.
Fireball.
Oh, nice. So
Yeah.
down the hallway.
It's
Comes
a nat
down.
19 plus like 8.
Yeah. So
Or 9.
So you pick the lock, you open it, just as you look down and you see Captain Staggett striding towards you. He comes up. You got to get out of here.
What do you mean?
The magistrates, they're I don't know. They're plotting against you.
What's happening?
Plotting against us? What have we done?
They're corrupt. There's a noble family is plotting against you. We have to leave. You have to. Is there anything that you can? Is there anything you need to give somebody? If you,
No.
You cannot stay in this town.
We cannot leave without our weapons. Is there any
They're
way you
here.
can get them?
Yeah, they're probably in the front.
We'll get them. Where do we go? Cannot go to Baldur's Gate. They know that we're going to be there. They have the note.
Yes.
How many days' journey is Baldur's Gate from here?
What I know?
It's quite a few.
It's
Faster by sea, but it will take you.
I should know this, but how far is the High Forest from Waterdeep?
well,
It would
Baldur's
take you
Gate
6 days to get
Okay.
there to the edge.
Baldur's Gate is a different city altogether. Who's to say that the City Watch from here would
Yes.
have any reason to get us there?
I say we go to the dockward, we get on the boat with our friend Zardos, and make way for Baldur's Gate.
It was in the Sea Ward. Or was it Dockward? Sea Ward?
Dockward.
All right, so
Can
we're
I-
going to leave.
Can I roll perception on Captain Stagger?
Insight?
Insight, excuse me.
Yes. Go ahead.
I'd like to as well.
Unnatural 20.
Nice.
All right. There's something off about him. He doesn't. His mannerisms not the same.
Mm-hmm.
Are we out of the cages yet? Or I mean,
No,
out
we're,
of
we're,
ours?
we're still in our cell.
But you
Unless you unlocked it.
So
I'll
you
go.
unlocked it.
Yeah, pick theirs.
Yeah.
I can overhear the conversation that he's having outside the cell. I'm still waiting for Kuma to get back
Okay.
to ask him what he observed in the main room, if anything.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I don't know if
So
he's back yet.
so yeah. So that so you see Kuma run along the side, slip into the cell, and runs up to you, and he says, "That guy just snapped the necks of the guards out front."
I keep very. I don't change my affect at all.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just, because I was going to ask.
Yeah.
What was that noise out front that we just heard before you came in?
I had to take care of the guards.
What?
Yeah,
you
they're
mean?
in on it too.
Yeah, in on it, the guards?
Yeah.
I
This
don't think.
whole dock ward is corrupt.
I tend to agree. I don't think we should look a gift horse in the mouth, and we should get out of here as soon as we can.
Very
I'd
well.
prefer not to fight.
Do I see anything
physically.
that he's acting odd about that information from my insight roll?
With 20, pretty much everything is off about him. You have a brief connection to the old man tiefling in the carriage.
What kind of connection?
Something similar between them.
I want to walk closer to him.
Okay, yeah, I was going to say, very well. Lead the way, Captain Stack.
Okay, let us go.
And I'm going to sort
And
of.
he with a key opens up your door.
Okay.
He's like, let's go. Is there before we get out of here? Is there anything you need to maybe give Barnabas or?
No.
No.
No, just nothing.
No.
Does he like herb?
I don't know.
It's a long journey, so I should probably keep it for myself.
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, nothing that we needed to give him.
But you will tell him about this when he shows up, right?
Killed all these men.
What?
You killed these men.
What man?
Men. You just told me. You had to take care
Oh
of the
yeah,
guards.
that's right. Yeah, I did.
Are you okay?
He did what he
Captain
had
Staggered.
to do.
And at that point, let's roll initiative.
We don't have any weapons.
Nope.
I have a
Ruckus has
pommel. Yeah.
I am a weapon.
I have the pommel of my saber.
Shoot.
That's all I have.
We're over there.
Bad dice.
Yeah, I didn't roll very high.
Oh, I got 14 plus 20, unnatural 20.
Wow. Can I inspiration?
Should we all
Yes.
inspiration?
You go ahead and inspiration. I'm okay being last.
Here you go. For my
We're down to
initiative?
3.
Okay. What? But your initiative is 11.
Plus not. Yeah, it's 11.
That's not bad.
Okay, I guess.
Yeah.
Just
fun to use inspiration.
Punch this guy in the nuts.
Oh, I definitely do it. I definitely take it.
Just saying. You might want to wait just a bit.
All right.
Stay at 4.
All right.
I'm at 4.
You're at 4?
No, I mean inspiration
Oh.
at 4, but
Okay.
I rolled a 4 plus 2, 6.
6. Andraste.
Not great rolls.
4.
4. Ruckus.
I keep
20
rolling
total.
low on these things.
All right.
Nice. 11.
Doing good.
Real good.
You know, if everybody rolls low, initiative.
Yeah.
All right.
It is relative.
You don't really. I mean, you know that he's acting a little strange, but you don't really get that it's not Captain Staggart.
Okay.
Except for he draws a long sword, and it's your go.
Cool. Okay. Quick question. Who's the name of the noble family? Does he answer that? Can I get that answer out of him for a second?
The girl hunts.
Insight? That's 14.
I believed it, I guess.
12.
I'm
Yeah.
not rolling.
It maybe.
Get anything from him?
Yeah, you can't get it.
Damn.
Seems legit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then what's with the sword, buddy? Oh, yeah, no, I asked that.
You know, because the guards are coming.
I'm gonna try and firebolt at his leg.
That's just Ruckus. He'll attack his allies.
They are coming.
Hold on, let me get you where I need to go.
Going to spells my seal.
Let's go back to the darkness.
Yee.
Is it this and then the 1d10, or is it just the straight up 1d10?
For what?
To attack.
For the firebolt.
So
It's
you
just a 1d10. Or it's an attack.
you make
have
a
to make
ranged
an
spell
attack.
attack. So you have to
Yeah.
take the attack and then add that +4.
Okay, sweet.
Inspiration?
Wants to inspire Ruckus.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, now we're at 3.
I got it. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh my
We all
God.
like throwing
Yeah,
it. That's on. Yeah.
Just roll, friend.
Let's do this.
Much
Oh,
better.
yes. Other side of the
22.
spectrum. 18.
Nice.
Plus 4.
It's 22 total.
Okay.
And
I was looking down here. What are you attacking with?
firebolt.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Going. I caught it.
It's a good roll, wasn't it?
I hope not. 3 plus the 4?
No, it's just
Yeah,
3.
just 3.
Oh, so okay then, yes. Oh. It's okay. I didn't want to hurt him that badly, but don't lie to us.
Would I have noticed that he didn't give him the butter knife, them the butter knife?
Perhaps.
Yeah? Should I roll?
I mean, you saw exactly what everyone gave up,
Yeah.
so you know. Oh, he's got other stuff on him.
Okay.
Wait, was he going to take us to our weapons, or did he have them on him?
You can take it off my buddy.
Did you have the butter knife on you?
I explained that quickly, but I had I did have the butter. I picked up the butter knife
Oh.
and I just kind of had it on my person.
Okay. I was like, how does Ruckus have a weapon?
All right.
It didn't pat me down.
How much damage?
It was 3.
3 points of damage. So you just immediately shoot this guy. You shoot Captain Staggart in the leg, and the fire burns at his clothes, and he would love to attack you right now, but it's Remy's go.
Excellent.
Does he look like he took all of that damage?
It does.
Okay.
I'm going to walk over to Ruckus and say, give me the butter knife.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna
Action surge?
So
I'll do it for
as
a
soon
butter
as this
knife.
starts, you yell, "Give me the butter knife."
Mhm.
He uses his movement to draw it,
Okay.
and
Fair.
you grab it from his hand, so you
Yes.
have the butter knife.
There we go.
Turn to this guy and say, Captain Staggart is much more honorable than this, and run after him.
All right, butter knife to the face.
I've never been prouder.
I get to re-roll it. I get to re-roll it.
You're a
I'm a
Balance for
halfling.
halflings.
I'm a halfling. That's 6, and it's going to be plus 7, so 13.
13. So you run up and you think you've got him, but at the last minute he just shifts over to the side.
Excellent, excellent. I'm going to continue going through his space,
Okay.
and on the other side, so he can't get away. Yeah.
Alrighty then. All right, Uzo.
Yeah.
He's within melee with you.
I have nothing to melee with. So I back into my corner and I start to gather Eldritch energy. And
He's going to make an attack of opportunity as you walk away.
do it.
Inspiration.
It's a natural one.
It's a 2.
Nice.
Close.
Close
It's
enough.
1 better than 2. 1.
What was he trying to attack me with? Just a sword?
Longsword, yeah. He's
Yeah.
coming out with a longsword.
It's agile. It's
Yep.
okay.
So you just...
Agile
I
finger.
knew I was
Back.
going to fight my way out of here, but I was trying to not kill a city guard. And I throw the agonizing blast.
All right.
11. Inspiration me?
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
We're down to 2.
All right.
And you go into dice jail.
It tried to escape.
Yes.
Oh, that'll
That's a
hit.
23. Okay. And then that is a 10. Pick the dice. Pick the 10.
10? It's got to be one of these beautiful.
Oh, yeah, that's
One of
right.
these guys.
Are you sure
Are those
yeah?
Libris Arcana?
These are Libris Arcana.
Wow,
dice.
they're both gorgeous. Oh,
I'm gonna
that's a good
override
one.
you.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Libris Arcana. Do me right. Oh,
10.
that's a 15. Max damage.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I love it.
Getting it.
Those
Nice.
eyes serve him well.
Wow. that was big on him. So you come back, you step back, he swings at you, and as his arm is up, you blast him right here, and it just covers around and goes behind him, just parts of the armor starting to wear through.
Yeah.
Did some serious damage. Andraste.
He rolled lower than me.
Yes, he did.
Wow.
I'm going to switch dice, actually.
I'm going to cast Toll the Dead.
Oh, because he's been damaged.
He is.
Nice.
He has to make a Wisdom save against 14.
All right. $12.
Awesome. Excellent.
I know what that look is. He was like, should I lie about this?
No.
I'm kidding!
See this guy?
Yeah.
Never trust the DM.
Yeah.
He never trusts the DM.
Oh, Lord. All right, I'm going to use my new D12.
Nice.
That was me thinking, is there any way I can redo this?
7.
7 points of damage.
Yes.
Nice. I wish math were easier.
Wouldn't it be nice?
Yeah.
So I
Basic
kind of tuck
addition
myself back into the corner so I can see him better and just like snap my fingers. And this bell sound fills
Yeah, it's
the
just-
air.
Especially down this whole thing. It's like... 7?
7.
Does he have any effects on him now? Is he like,
He does not.
No.
okay.
With that, no. All right, now it's his go. And it is suddenly regretting a lot of this.
I wave at him.
He's like, wasn't counting on you being a magic user, that's for sure.
They never are.
Meanwhile, Uzo's like, you do magic? I don't think you've seen it yet.
oh, yeah.
Evidently, yeah.
He takes a step up to you
Uh-oh.
and comes through with his longsword at you.
2 attacks.
2 attacks.
Oh.
The first one at 23.
Yeah, that
And the
hits.
second one at 16.
It does not hit.
Ooh,
Alright.
man.
Yay, ring.
Skin of the teeth.
Yeah. God.
So that comes through for 11 points of damage.
Damn.
How you doing?
Not looking very
He's
good
not
at
doing
all.
great.
Fuck.
He'll be fine.
4.
Oh, God.
And then he's going to move around you,
Mm-hmm.
but not leave your space.
Clever.
Yep. Ruckus.
I'm going to take all my speed, distance, and go straight towards him. My action is grapple.
Oh.
Interesting.
I learned something, and I'm gonna
What?
lock him in place and try and just charge him, just tackle him, just see if I can hold him down where he is.
The damage is on the tackle. Or what
is there
that?
damage from a tackle?
Grapple? No.
No.
Okay, so I'm just gonna straight up grapple.
Yep. So make an attack roll.
Oh, nice. 17 plus the 4, 23, 32.
So this is an opposed
1.
check. Does not. So you get in there and you wrap him up and you grapple him.
Not so fast, buddy.
Yeah. His arm is free, but you have him held in place.
Sweet.
Remy.
Just say, nice one, Ruckus. How about a little R&R? And I'm going with the butter knife for a soft, squishy bit that was exposed. By
Okay.
The, there.
I'm subtly aiming his crotch at you, though.
Do I get advantage because he's grappled?
I don't think so. It didn't say it. Just the move is to 0.
Okay.
It's about to Google it.
It's disadvantage because he's engaged with the. But you do have advantage because it's next. No, you don't
It's
have
not
advantage.
advantage, it's just sneak
Preoccupied.
attack.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to get advantage.
You want it?
I do.
Yeah, take it.
You can do it.
It is. Thank you. Thank you.
Down to 1.
There it
Yay.
is. So that's a 22.
That will definitely hit.
Sweet.
Right back where we started.
Take
We
this
can just
D4 and the sneak attack.
Ooh,
The silver butter knife.
look at these dice.
13 plus 18 points of damage. Right to the kidneys.
Damage. I wish I could do math better. Okay. Dang.
That's a mood.
You definitely. This thing is definitely not looking good.
Okay, I want to go through his space onto the other side, so he has to get through me again.
I'm not happy that you're doing stuff like that. You duck and roll underneath him and. Yep.
You're making it real hard
Move
for the healer to
through
do her
space.
job here.
And I'm just like,
Uzo.
Is he on the ground?
No.
Grapple?
No.
He's just held.
He's held.
Okay. So.
You wanna move?
Yeah, I'm gonna come down the corridor. It's like close, but not too close. Walking up, charging another agonizing bolt. Say, I bet you regret today, don't you? And I fire it off at
All
him.
right.
oof.
You wanna do
we
the
have
last
one,
inspiration?
We have one. I don't know. What do you think?
I say we use it.
Let's use it
Let's
then.
use it.
Let's use
All
it
right.
then.
You can
Yeah.
do it.
Dice jail. All
Here we
right.
go.
Pick the die.
First time in this entire campaign that we have been down to
metal.
0 inspiration.
Go with the metal.
wow.
From like 20.
Nice.
I know.
That's 19.
19 hits.
Nice.
The agonizing blast. Let's see if this can do it.
Max damage, please.
Can't waste the last one.
Nice. That's 13.
13 points of damage. You charge up your agonizing blast and targeting that very same squishy point that Ruckus is like pushing towards
Pull
you.
my knife out.
Yeah. And you shoot this and it
Force it in.
streams in and just doesn't explode off the thing. It just buries inside and then explodes outward as its whole visage just shifts immediately to this weird gray skinned creature that falls to the ground in Captain Staggert's clothes.
Oh, goodness. All in my hat.
Staggered, you liar. I knew it.
I mean, so it's this gray skinned. I'll just do
Doppelganger.
this. Doppelganger.
Yes.
Doppelganger.
Well,
I love that.
Nice Facebook image there.
Yeah.
you're right.
I was like, that guy
Would I
was
know
weird.
about them through legends or anything like that? No.
I mean, you've heard stories. There are creatures that can take the form of other creatures.
Wow.
And then thinking back, you're like, that old tiefling was pretty spry for an old guy.
Where do you think this thing came from? Clearly it wanted the stone. It asked me for it.
Yes.
I'm gonna search the body of this.
Ah, damn it.
Let me say that again. Clearly it wanted the stone. It asked for it.
Do you want a hand with that?
Oh, yeah, if you could just right here, and I grab her hand and I put it like right here.
Give me my hand back.
Get it together.
I don't have any healing spells left, but I have ointment.
How's that going to help me?
So at this
Do you want
point,
help or not?
Okay.
you start to hear
Dab it.
shouts from very nearby of guards.
Swipe it on.
No, I was
put the
putting
butter
the butter knife into my sleeve.
Nice, how good that
of outside, and you hear footsteps and oh my God! What has happened here?
I prepare another.
And then they kind of look around and they look down and they see you guys surrounding.
We could use some help.
What are you doing outside of your?
This thing was impersonating Captain Staggart. It came in, it killed those men. It released us, tried to convince us to go with it. We found out that it was not Captain Staggart. And we dealt with it.
You guys had weapons on you.
No,
Oh.
from the guards that died.
Oh.
That they had killed.
All right. Barnabas is on his way.
You said that 3 hours ago.
Yeah, but it's his advance.
Insight?
Are you his
You
messenger?
guys,
We will wait for Barnabas outside of the cells.
you guys want to sit in the waiting room?
Yes,
Please. Yes.
Okay.
Love that.
Do you need?
I need
You
medical
look
attention.
terrible.
Yep.
I'll call a cleric.
Thank you.
You'll be fine.
Preferably one of Lyra, if you could.
Do you want healing, or you want me to find
I'm
a
fine.
very obscure god?
Well, there's only one I trust. Very well, healing, please.
Okay. He leads you back, and at this point, you see more guards coming up. All of them, like, whoa.
And they're covered in this. And they're covered in this gray goop.
It's not great goop. It's sort of a normal blood.
A little viscera on us.
Yeah. But they can clearly see that there's a thing in Captain's clothes. So others come in, and eventually Barnabas makes his way in short order. And he walks over to you and he hands you a potion.
Thank you, kind sir.
That'll help before the cleric gets here.
Thank you.
44.
4d4.
Oh, wow.
You borrow some d4, guys?
He does not mess
Pick one.
around.
Thank you.
After I read all that.
That's
Oh, nice.
all right. So that's 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 plus 8. You said
Yeah.
20. 20. Thank you.
You're in good shape.
Yeah, real good shape. These two are mine. These two are yours. Thank you. Thank you, Barnabas. That is much better. Apparently, this thing was sent to kill us.
Indeed. Trouble seems to follow you around.
We follow the trouble. That's the difference. The Foxy Regulars. That's what we do. We take care of the bad guys at much personal cost.
But not free of charge.
And we will kill them brutally.
Oops, that's not.
Heroically, is
I-
what I meant.
We found
I've
stone, Barnabas.
You have.
We found the stone.
Yes, did. I was at
Well.
4, so it's 24. Sorry.
Perhaps this nightmare might be over soon.
Hopefully.
Hopefully for the better.
That stone and the dragons that it represents has caused a lot of trouble.
I know where the dragons are, Barnabas.
All right then.
I would like to give you this information, but we'd also like to find it with you. And perhaps you all could consider a little leniency for the Foxy Irregulars that were just trying to do the right thing in bringing some murderous assholes to justice and finding a good amount of the city's money.
All right. What do we need? Where do we go?
The Sea Ward. We're going to need an adamantine bar. We're going to need a jewel or jewels worth at least 1,000 dragons. And we are going to need a cask of dwarven ale. I don't know if we had any dwarven ale, did we? At the
I don't remember if we
No.
ordered any.
no.
But we are also going to need the best armor the
We had
city
local
has.
brews.
That's right.
It is a requirement of the stone that the people who open the gate are wearing the best and finest armor.
Make a deception check.
Uzo's pretty good at that. We're out of inspiration.
I was about
Yep.
to say.
13.
Oh, I need to look this up.
Yes. Deception is like my highest thing. I could. Can I do intimidation? No. I won't. I don't
Too
want
late.
to.
Yeah, you don't want to intimidate Bart.
Believe me.
He,
Believe me.
he has that tired look down to a science.
The finest?
I'm sure there is some room for interpretation in finest, but good should suffice.
Okay. All right. Because finest, you're right, it's very subjective.
Yes, that's right. High quality is what they require.
Interesting.
Yes. There must be some sort of test to get through this door. I don't know.
All right. He waves over a guy. He's like, so we need an adamantine bar,
Yes.
jewels worth 1,000 gold pieces.
Yes. Or dragons, whatever you can scrounge. Either. Yeah.
Right.
Cask of dwarven ale.
Cask of dwarven ale.
For the dwarf, I imagine.
Has to.
I do not know
For the
why.
dwarf?
You'll see when we get there.
All right. And he hands off the list. Find it with post haste.
No, I need fine leather armor. What do you need, Uzo?
Fine.
Yes,
Fine leather armor.
Yes, yes.
braces as well as armor.
Excellent quality braces.
Yes.
Okay.
Would be good for him. Andraste, what do you think would...
What kind of armor?
What kind of armor?
The braces of defense might be good for you. I heard those are...
They are pretty good, but leather as well. These are pretty
The
tacky.
finest
The finest
armor in all of Waterdeep.
Yes,
That's made of leather.
yes,
For me.
as well as me.
Leather for you.
Yes.
Never seen you wear anything besides that.
Yeah. Well,
Do you?
we've only known
I'm
each
gonna
other.
heal
a
when you
week.
walk into the room.
Are we sure that leather would be the finest? I mean, I would think that plate mail would be the finest. Like
Could you imagine me
cleaner,
in plate?
much cleaner.
I cannot wear plate. I've not the constitution for it.
Do you have chain mail? Plate mail? Okay. Yes.
If it were
I do not know.
What happens if you end up without the finest?
Then
Our
we
door
could
won't
potentially die,
You
and
think
the
so?
door won't open. Yes.
Are you fucking with me?
No, we almost died in your own prison. We don't want to die retrieving something for you.
All right, leather.
Chainmail.
What have we done chainmail for?
It is more durable,
Durable.
than leather.
Do you have proficiency in that?
I don't know.
You're not going to
Oh
be
my
able
god,
to do anything
I
with
didn't- I just thought about this.
What's medium?
Oh God.
Hold on. Light. Shit.
Light armor, so
No,
re-
not
regulated
chainmail.
to-
Agonizing bolt.
No,
Okay.
no.
Yeah.
I have light and medium armor. I don't know what's going to be the best on this one.
Actually, I don't need armor at all, but if you could find a good saber for me, something that really packs a punch.
So it doesn't require finest armor.
No, the items is what it is, like some sort of magical. Yes.
Deception check.
We've been working them. Can we get advantage on it?
Okay. What does it really take?
Hold on, you didn't ask me what my deception is.
Well, I
You
see,
got it.
well, I see you rolled an 11.
I did roll an 11.
Okay.
Don't push it.
Let's hope it's 9.
Plus deception, you said?
Yep.
That's up here. Oh, goodness, get away. Get away from that. Plus 6, that's 17.
All right. So, moving along.
Proceeds to swear at us.
Moving along.
Very well. Let's take
He's
it.
going to go get clean armor
Thank
that
you.
is very well made.
Thank you.
Chain,
No.
Leather.
leather.
Half plate?
What is leather?
What is that face?
I think it's just
It's half plate. Will take a few days.
Better scale then. What scale for what I have?
Okay.
Okay. the fastest armor, and is there any armor that is better than what I'm already wearing? Okay, well, I'm going to ask specifically then for some sort of greaves to fit perfectly around the slippers that I'm wearing. So my armor class breaks even?
I don't know.
What about that? What do you think about that?
I think that I am going to get an adamantine bar,
Yes.
1,000 gold pieces or
Yeah.
dragons worth of jewels.
Yes, indeed.
And
A cask of dwarven ale.
are you sure you need the cask of dwarf?
I'm absolutely sure that we need the cask of dwarven ale. I am not fucking with you. I promise you that. 1 cask of dwarven ale, just a cask.
Okay.
Honestly,
Just those 3 things. Go.
thank you. I would like a weapon, though.
Would like our weapons back.
Yes.
Yes. And one of the guys goes. They're actually just behind the desk there. They come back out. And they hand you back your weapons.
I swing mine.
There is a question.
Yes.
Now, there's been a lot of mayhem going around.
Just like it's the name.
Stop hitting me with pieces of the bone.
Almost there.
Oh, good, the Magister's here. Oh, hey, everybody. Hi. Ted, the Magister here. So sorry. Sorry I'm late. Hi, guys.
Hello,
No, I'm
Ted. May I call you Theodore?
Yeah, all right. So that doesn't happen. Okay.
Retcon that.
I want to have Remy and Ted now. They got to.
Yeah.
Oh my
we
God,
were
you
talking,
should.
we were going to have Ted be the Magister. And he's like, sorry, guys, we have to put you to death. I'm sorry. That's what we have to do.
I don't make the rules. I just go by the law.
So,
Okay.
we found, I believe, your handiwork of the half-orc.
Yes.
What did you?
Yes, we killed him. Ruckus, in fact.
And we found this on it, and he
For the record, he did attack us.
hands over the note to you. He hands that to you.
Pretend to read it.
Oh wow, this is.
He was with some devils, spined devils, in the street that we dispatched. He was with them and he tried to kill us.
And,
So
and a tiefling that potentially was not a tiefling.
Surprised the civilians didn't notice that one. I just said
Well, the
that
devils in the street.
is what I meant.
He was with the devils.
Yes.
The devils were killed way back on Dock Street.
It was a bit of a chase.
Yes. Yes.
But
We think they had the stone and we were chasing them. And then.
So we have witnesses that put the half-orc with a curvy longsword in his back on Dock Street.
yes.
Yet his body was found minus a hand
So,
by
Ruckus wanted to keep a.
All right, you know what? Fine. Since we're being honest,
Yes.
Can I have the head?
He wanted to keep a trophy for this thing. Okay? Because he killed it. And we said, no, we have to give this guy over to the watch. So we dropped it near the watch station after he had claimed his prize.
Gotta claim your kills.
What are we discussing here? A criminal was handed due justice.
He tried to kill us.
Yes,
And we return the favor.
exactly.
once this is over, any more shenanigans will not be tolerated.
We wish only to get our finder's fee for this gold and retire and run our tavern. And
Alright.
if you, in the future, require our assistance, you know where to find us, Barnabas. Always happy to work with you.
All right. And that is where we're going to leave it for the evening.
Oof.
Well, all right then.
Just staring us down.
It's a good thing we got that stone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was great.
All right. I I imagine that the next session will be our last Waterdeep Dragon Heist session.
What?
And then?
Well,
We'll be level 5.
then you will be level 5.
And
Maybe.
clearly we're going to go to Baldur's Gate because we must.
Yeah, we're going to.
And we're going to take a ship down for
shenanigans
Thomas.
there.
We're gonna crap in front of the gate. I'm sorry, I thought.
We'll sort out what we're doing after this.
Sorry, miss.
So at this point, then we'll find out what happens next week. Once you get to the vault, and we will see what happens, and then we'll see where we go from there, as a group of adventurers called Chaos Agents.
I hate Chaos
D&D.
Agents, D&D.
We do cause chaos pretty much everywhere we go.
We really do. We really do.
Our plan got immediately figured out.
You guys did well. You guys did well.
Yeah.
This honestly could have gone a lot of different ways.
Fantastic.
That stone helped quite a bit.
Yes.
That's-
If we hadn't had that, I think it would have gone much worse for us.
Yes. Yes, I agree.
So that, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing where we go. So I mean, it appears that you are not going to be put to death,
Oh, good.
and you are probably not going to be banished. So where the Foxy Irregulars and their Irregular Tavern, now they're going to kick a bunch of homeless people out of it.
Oh, no, we don't.
No, don't need to kick them
Not
out.
at all.
I imagine they're running it better than we would
Yeah.
We'll find out.
on their first week roll.
We could be there tomorrow for the opening. You don't know.
I mean, theoretically. I have got to get some sleep first, though.
Yes, me as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need that.
The long rest would be really nice about now.
Bags under eyes.
Nice. So thank you everybody for watching, for commenting in the chat, for donating your bits. We thank you
Thank you.
very much.
We are out of inspiration for the first time, like,
Yes.
ever.
Nice.
Yeah, ever.
Yeah.
Never.
We used it. We used it.
Natural One though has a lot.
We do. We do. Yeah.
You know what? I have to walk that back. You have 2 inspiration.
Hey.
What?
Because our session that we played 2 weeks ago, we actually missed. Instashari, I
Oh,
believe that's how you say it. Andrea donated bits and we missed it.
We missed it.
So you
So
guys
we have 2 still.
We have
2 bits.
I stand
to
corrected.
Start off when you face the vault.
Yes.
We are taking a long rest first.
We must.
I really have to.
I will die otherwise.
Nice.
You guys
So
might die otherwise.
Natural One on Mondays. Great show. There is a Gloomhaven promo that we uploaded to YouTube today.
Nice.
It was quite fun.
So funny.
You know, on Natural One, some serious ship went down.
I'm yelling timber.
Done. Ah. Nice.
No, we all.
You all right, Kurt?
Oh yeah, you should get an inspiration.
I agree. I agree.
It was pretty bad.
It was, no, come on, it was great.
It was,
was both.
no pun is truly good.
Yeah!
Don't encourage this.
He reluctantly gave.
I am playing by the rules, sir.
Yes. Exactly.
All right.
And now
We're
we
up
have
to
3
3.
inspiration to start next week
You have
with.
3 to start when you face off against a dragon.
I'm sorry, what?
What?
I mean, we've done a lot of fighting. I don't know. I mean, we should level up.
Not till after this.
We'll see what happens. We will see what happens where we go because these fine people are not required to go into the Dungeon of the Mad Mage if they do not want to. They can if they want, or we can go off in many, many different directions. Or 4 that I've planned out.
Damn, that's nice.
One for each of us.
Here, Icewind Dale is pretty nice.
You think there's something for Remy? Remy's just
I just
along
came
for the
back from the
ride.
Midwest. I'm not going to Icewind Dale in my mind.
Yeah, it's
Told
pretty
you.
nice this time of year.
Just
Told you
negative
guys, if we
5.
stuck together, we could do this.
I didn't believe you.
I did.
I still do not.
I mean now.
What are you talking about?
I'm pretty convinced you are going to get me killed. It did not happen today, but one day.
Well, we're just lucky, I guess.
We have our moments.
Nice.
Baga, we are leaving.
Oh, and Remy,
Yes?
if we're going to be on a ship again,
Yes?
It seems likely.
Where did you get this?
I was looking around in my room in the tavern, and I came across that. I didn't know what it was besides strange whistle, but
Are you kidding?
someone told me
I used
that
to
it's
have one on the ship.
a bosun's whistle.
Yes! Why, thank you.
Thought you might need that again.
This is absolutely lovely.
Again,
Andraste. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I was a bosun.
I do not know what that is.
Thought
I
it
was
was
up in the rigging and setting sails and all that.
They trusted you up there.
Are you kidding me? I was the best one at it. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. And I will keep it forever.
As you should.
Thank you, Andraste.
You're welcome.
Yes.
All right. All right. With that, Natural One on Mondays, Chaos Agents D&D on Tuesdays, Cthulhu starting next Wednesday.
I'm very excited about this.
All girls Cthulhu with one guy.
And the guy's the DM.
Yes.
Ezra's great. He did the one shot last week. If you haven't
Did.
seen it, all Cthulhu one shots end the same way.
We just got there rather
Yeah.
explosively.
Yes.
It was an amazing
It was
game.
so good.
So fun.
All right. No. What?
It was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you said inspiration.
Yeah.
I honestly, I loved all of your characters. I went back and forth. I'm like, oh no, Aaron's character is my favorite. No, Warren's character is my favorite.
I wasn't the favorite.
Actually, I take that back. Everyone but Bo's character was my favorite.
It's
at one
true.
point.
It's true. I looked at the chat.
Yeah.
I saw it.
It was the
fine.
gams. I'm like, no, I'm out at the gams.
Halfway through, I'm glad I didn't get like the private investigator because I was like, how long would I stick with that accent? At some point, I would have like threw it away.
See.
Yeah.
But we did make one comment. We did say it was very funny that you played this ultimate rich person exactly how Uzo sees rich people. You played that. It was
Basically.
perfect.
Yeah, no, and Andraste, if Andraste were playing Mina, she absolutely fucked the party by saving you.
Yes, absolutely. That would have been very Andraste. So that headcanon of the Foxy Irregulars playing this game, I think it really works.
I think it
Yeah.
works.
Yeah,
That's what
absolutely.
you did in the cell for the rest of the times. You just
Sure.
played Cthulhu.
That's right. That's all you were doing. And Remy the Fox, a bounty hunter, was clearly the Dick Richards.
Yeah.
Constantly, yes.
Staring at the Stone of Galore. I'm Dick Richards.
What does that mean?
All right. This is like a bad movie with so many endings.
I'm sorry, guys.
We're done. Bye. Thank you. Thank you, guys.